Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Strasburg Tigers hosting the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, WM Commercial Roofing, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Football is back in Z Country live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You are locked in to the Wood Electric pregame show as Big Z Sports is here at Ron Hurst Stadium as we are set to see the Strasburg Tigers hosting the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. Good evening, everybody. Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas joining you live from in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Shannon Thomas, a matchup of 1-0 and 0-1. But let us tell you, it's an early season battle. It might as well be nothing for both these sides.
Yeah, you know, Steubenville coming in with the win last week, and Strasburg was in a battle right up till the very end and kind of got away from them right there at the end. But like you said, it's week 2. Those two wins, that win and that loss doesn't mean nothing right now because both teams can redefine themselves tonight. Strasburg can turn things around here early in this season and try to get a win here on a hot night in Strasburg.
Oh, well, they would love to defend their home grass, but we do have to say a big shout-out to the Strasburg maintenance crew that worked on this grass because, Shannon, with how dry and how bad the temperature or the weather has been this summer in terms of growth for a grass field, it's holding up real nice.
Yeah, you know, they've had scrimmages here. They had a game here last week, and I was out there walking on it earlier, and you was out there walking on it, and for as dry as it's been, that grass is still rooted pretty hard. It's not like it's crunching or pulling away pretty easy. So as of right now, going into week 2 with the way the weather has been this summer, that grass field's holding up pretty nice, and the maintenance crew has done a good job.
They certainly have. Taking a quick look at the Strasburg Tigers, led by second-year head coach Jim Morris in his second stint at the helm. Obviously, the Week 1 loss to Rittman, 35-22. That was a game that they were in all the way up to the end. So that 13-point differential might seem like quite a bit. It was a lot closer than that. The biggest issue, and you're going to hear it from Coach Morris, they just could not stop that ground attack.
Yeah, and a lot of times that comes to, you know, kind of missed tackles or not wrapping up. You get them big hits in the backfield, but if somebody don't finish him quick, then that turns into 3-4 yards a gain. And like I said, that 13-point difference doesn't talk about how close that game was. Rittman added a touchdown late right there when they could have took a knee and the game would have been over for some reason.
It was, and for lack of a better term, a garbage time touchdown, which is not a fair way of saying it. We know, we hate that phrase.
But, you know, like I said, if we were down at the Claymont Harrison Central game, and we were locked in on our phone just watching the updates come in from that game. And they had a great game up here. And like I said, Coach Morris and the staff, you know, they went to work this week on the film, try to correct all these little problems, and get his team ready for week 2.
Well, something that is going to be interesting to see, we know they used that 2-quarterback look as they used a combination of Brody Hurst and Brody Bauman. However, moving into this week 2, Brody Bauman going to be unavailable for a while. Shannon, he's walking around in a cast, so it looks like maybe you'll see Gage Moore back at quarterback. Maybe you'll even see Parker Edwards take some Wildcat snaps. We don't know exactly what the Tigers are going to do.
Yeah, and you hate to see that kid getting injured in week 1, and hopefully he heals up quick and can get back about the midway season and help this team out. But like you said, he's got his quarterbacks that he wants to use, but he's got plenty of other kids that can step up in an emergency if they need him. And so it'll be interesting to see how that offense functions tonight and how things move forward.
Well, we're going to go ahead and spoil this for everybody who's tuning in tonight. It's going to be on the ground. Steubenville Catholic Central and Strasburg are both going to be putting it on the ground early and often. So expect this to be a fast-paced game by all accounts in terms of that play clock. Strasburg last week, almost over 5.5 yards per carry. They actually almost had 100 yards through the air as well and a passing touchdown. So this was an offense that was moving the ball, Shannon. They're going to be able to be looking to do that again against the Crusaders.
Yeah, that's what you got to do offensively. The best way to help your defense out of our struggling is the offense has got to move the ball, stay on the field as long as you can, put together some long drives, and then get some points out of it at the end. And don't have no turnovers. Turnovers can kind of kill your defense, so you can help your defense out by having an offense that sustains.
Without a doubt. Well, stay tuned because we have plenty more of the Wood Electric pregame show. And upcoming here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, we caught up with head coach Eric Meek of the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders, talking about their Week 1 victory, what he expects out of Strasburg. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel today. Get notified when we go live if you have not done so. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We'll have so many scores that will be updated throughout the entire night from all through Z Country. And, of course, we will also be trying to tell you all about those updates as they come in. Stick around. Nick, Shannon, Big Z Sports will return after this.
New breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potato.
Throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling their residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
Welcome back into the Wood Electric pregame show as Big Z Sports is live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we are set to feature the Strasburg Tigers playing host to the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. And joining me now on the sideline, brought to you by Niedenthal & Company, is head coach Eric Meek for Steubenville Central Catholic. Coach, a little bit of a drive to get over here, a little bit of a hot day, but it's a great day whenever it's high school football on a Friday.
Only an hour and 5 minutes. We're really happy to have this series. When I coached at Wellsville 20 years ago, Coach Hurst and I had a little series going, and I've always enjoyed going against Strasburg and world-class people, and I expect a good game. We played last Saturday, so I was here last Friday, and I was very impressed with Strasburg's team. They look much improved, very scrappy. I thought it was going to go into overtime until the very end of the ball game. So, we need to be playing our best to come out of here with a win.
Now, Coach, you guys did get the win in Week 1. I know from last year's team, you guys had a lot of talent on last year's team, a lot of graduating seniors from last year.
Yeah.
So you had to have some new players step up into bigger roles.
Well, yeah, we have some kids, young kids, that last Saturday was their first varsity action. And some of them did very, very well. And we want to just keep getting better each week. Every game's going to be quite a challenge, and we're not looking beyond tonight. This is going to be a really tough ball game.
Yeah, something that Coach Morris actually said was that it was definitely going to be a physicality kind of game. It was going to be something where that was going to be your difference maker, is who was going to be the more physical team. Is that something the Crusaders like to pride themselves on?
Yeah. We just ask our kids to be great teammates, great people, play hard, try to get better, practice hard, and represent our school first class. If we do those things, then, what else could you ask for?
Now, I know you said seeing Strasburg last week, you thought they were much improved. They've got a number of playmakers on offense. They like to spread the ball around quite a bit. Is that something you guys have talked about on how to approach them defensively?
Yeah. We put a lot of time in, as I'm sure they did against us all week. And in the
game show, our segments with the coach brought to you by the Needenthal and Company. Head coach Jim Morris of the Strasburg Tigers. He's going to be up next.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports bringing you high school football action from right here in the heart of Strasburg as the Tigers of Strasburg are set to do battle with the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders. We'll go down on the sideline. This brought to you by Needenthal and Company, and we're with the coach, head coach Jim Morris for the Strasburg Tigers. Coach, I'd say a beautiful day for football, but man, is it warm today.
It is warm. We've been practicing it all week, so I think we'll be okay with it. And we have a lot of protocols in action that, we're going to put ice on kids that need it. We got wet towels to help them out and keep them cool. And we're going to make sure, and all week long, we were hammering the water. So I think we're excited to play, and I think it's a beautiful night for football.
Well, any night's a beautiful night for football when it's a Friday night. Coach, obviously coming off of a week one loss, 35-22, but it was a pretty tight game throughout. I know that you guys want to focus this week stopping the run a little bit better. I know that was something that kind of bit you against Rittman.
It did, and not to take anything, that running back really is a talented running back. I think he was like second team All-Ohio last year, and he ran hard. And I thought for the most part we got to him, we just didn't finish our tackles. So we had that as an emphasis this week, and we really want to get more people to the football, and we got to take care of that aspect because they're going to come in and they're going to want to run the football, and they have a ton of different formations to do it out of.
Now, this is a team you guys faced last year early on in the season out of conference. Had a little bit of a hard time putting it in the end zone against them. I know that was a team that finished, I think, like 9-2, 9-3 or something like that last year. A lot of those players are now gone, so what have you been talking about with your team in terms of the new guys that they might be looking at, or maybe something a little bit different from what they saw last year?
Well, they did lose like an All-Ohio linebacker, tight end, and the quarterback was really good. But they have kids that replace them that are pretty good. The quarterback runs really well for them. He's quick, and he moves the ball and handles the huddle real well. Defensively, they still have kids that come and they're aggressive. It's going to be, we just got to be disciplined. We got to run our courses. We got to take it to them. We got to be more physical. If we're not physical, we're going to struggle.
Now, Coach, I know you talked during the offseason you might have a combination at quarterback between Brody Hirsch, Brody Bauman, or who knows exactly what you guys would do. That's exactly what you did in week one. Some good contributions on offense from guys like that. Parker Edwards as well, Kaiser Thomas, Gage Moore, all kind of touching the ball and getting involved. Is that what you're trying to do, try to spread it out as much as possible?
Oh, without a doubt. We really feel that our skill is one of the best that we've had in a long time. And we have 5 guys that really can do something with the ball. So it's our job to make sure that we spread it around and make sure that they have a chance to do that and show their skills. But it also makes us more dangerous because you can't just load up and say, this guy's getting the ball or this guy's getting the ball, because we can move it around to different people at different times.
And looking at you also defensively, you were able to force a couple of turnovers last week. I know that's going to be a big emphasis this week too.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you get more chances to touch the ball than your opponent, usually it works out that you're going to win the game. And, we got 2 interceptions. We threw one, but, we were on the winning side of that, and it kept us in the game, and we turned one of those turnovers into a touchdown. So, if we can keep doing that, we're going to be good. We got to take care of the ball, but we always want to, look for that turnover.
Now, you might have already said your answer there, but I was going to ask you the biggest key to win. Is it going to be taking care of the football?
Oh, it's going to be taking care of the football and physicality. We got to, the front has to, offensively and defensive front, has to take care of business tonight because they're a physical football team, and we want to make sure that we are a physical football team. And if that doesn't happen, we could be in for a long night. So we really want to be physical, and we want to take care of the football when we have our chances.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Tigers.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys being here. Welcome, Strasburg.
Very, very happy to be here. It is your Wood Electric pregame show. That was head coach Jim Morris, brought to you by the Niedenthal & Company. Stick around. We'll be wrapping up the Wood Electric pregame show here shortly and getting to the night's kickoff from Ron Hurst Field with Big Z Sports.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis Yorksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to 20
in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com.
Welcome back into the Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports live here from Strasburg High School and Ron Hurst Field. Apologies because we have some connectivity issues going on. We're trying to work on figuring those out. The joys of live broadcasting, Shannon.
You know, I mean, everything has its limits, and right now the live connection is being pushed to its limits. But the guys here will get it all figured out, and we'll bring you a football game.
I say we're figuring it out. We're not. We're just asking questions, basically, at this point.
Hey, I just throw out suggestions like turn the power switch on and off a couple times.
And then after that, you got nothing?
Maybe smack it. But other than that, I don't know what else you can do.
Well, I left a sledgehammer back home. I don't think we can use that on this situation. Well, hey, coming up is going to be kickoff between Strasburg and Steubenville Central, or Catholic Central. I think we're going to call them Steubenville CC, Shannon, because we're going to get those flip-flopped a couple times, I think.
I always get their name mixed up, so I'm just going to say the Crusaders.
That works, too. That is also a good point. So we'll run through here real quick before we get to your opening kickoff for the night, brought to you by Cartoon. Stubenville has already taken the field. Strasburg will be coming out here shortly. We'll go through some of your starters for those Tigers. On both sides of the ball, you'll see number 1, Ryan Becker. He is a 6'2" sophomore. Also, both sides of the ball, Micah McVeigh stands at 5'6". He is a sophomore, wears number 3. Defensively, out there at defensive back, number 4, Marquez Scepter, a 5'8" junior. Then on both offense and defense, wearing number 5 is Tanner Tucker, the sophomore. Offense, defense, Gage Moore, the junior. You'll see him wearing number 6. Number 7 is Parker Edwards. He'll start on the edge. He is a senior. On offense, you'll see most likely at quarterback tonight, number 9, Brody Hurst, the sophomore. Both sides of the ball, Kaiser Thomas, the sophomore, wears number 22. Defensively, one of the men on the line, number 50, Zane Thomas. On the edge is Zane Thomas. He is a sophomore. Offense and defense, it is Caden Dugan. He is a junior. Defensively, number 61, Landon Shepler, a senior. Offensively on the line is Aiden Gardner. He is a sophomore. Offensively and defensively, Max Metz. He is a senior. And offensively on the line, the junior, standing at 6 foot tall, number 75, Tressel Miller. As the bells will be tolling here, Shannon, the Tigers about to take the field.
Yeah, they back here behind the stadium starting to walk in right now. Got their American flags. The Steubenville has already taken the field, and we're about a minute away from kickoff.
We are, and again, obviously bear with us if we have any connection issues throughout tonight. We'll get it back on as live or as quickly as possible, and of course we'll have updates on our social media platforms. Of course, thanks for tuning in to the Wood Electric pregame show and here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. We're going to have some extra sponsors who have jumped on tonight. We will be telling you all about those, supporting some Tigers athletics, so good stuff from them for certain. As the Tigers take the field and leading the way with the flag up for Strasburg. You know, that's always got to be a great feeling coming out on the field, especially here on your home turf. Well, home grass, I should say.
Yeah, home grass. You know, you always get that pride when you're the one that gets to carry the flag and lead their teammates over here to the sideline. And the ball boys down there have now taken the flags away. They're going to get them wrapped up, and we're ready for some football.
Look, you earn your stripes one way or another, right? That's how it all starts early on here. So it will be receiving the ball, as it looks like it will be the Tigers to start things off, Crusaders to kick. Steubenville CC will be wearing those white uniforms with yellow and blue trim, yellow pants with blue and white trim, dark blue letters with no trim around those. Strasburg, meanwhile, their home blacks, all black. Black on top, black on the bottom with the orange and white trim throughout. Got that intimidation factor going for you.
Yeah, sometimes you get all darked out like that and you try to bring a little bit of fear with it. Like you said, the Crusaders, they won the toss and they have deferred to the second half, so they'll kick off to start the game.
So it looks like the 3 deep men rather, for Strasburg back there. On one side, you have number 22, Kaiser Thomas. In the middle, it will be Parker Edwards as well. And Gage Moore is going to line up right in front of them. Any 3 of those guys, a home run threat if they touch the ball.
Yeah, that's what you want. Hopefully you get it in one of those guys' hands and you can get a nice little return right here to make the field as short as possible for your first offensive possession.
Gage Moore also looks like he's one of the men who is back deep. Lining up for the kickoff is number 72, Peyton Rao, the senior, listed as an offensive lineman and defensive lineman, Shannon, but does some kicking duties too.
Yeah, and sometimes you get into those small school programs, you don't have a kicker, so sometimes you find the lineman with the most power in his leg. He's your kicker.
And we are underway. That opening kickoff brought to you by Cartoons, as stepping up to get it is Parker Edwards. Edwards is looking for his blocks to develop. He'll go straight up the middle on the right hash mark, and he was met head on there by a whole host of defenders. Nate Irvin, the sophomore linebacker for the Crusaders, met him there as he'll go down at about the 33-yard line. That's where we'll start the night.
Yeah, he did a nice job waiting for his blocks, got him set up, and then he kind of made a couple moves and like you said, Nate Irvin come in there. He was the first one to put a pop on him. It was a big collision.
There was no wrapping up there. It was just shoulder pads to shoulder pads, and we're going to see who hits the ground. Both of them went tumbling backwards. So Strasburg on offense, we know they're going to be wanting to put the ball on the ground quite a bit. That's what they did in their Week 1 loss at the hands of Rittman. They actually had some great success, 268 yards on the ground on 47 carries. So they will line up here, 2 tight ends, right side of the formation, 1 to the left, 1 wide receiver out wide. And there's going to be a handoff. Straight up the middle is going to be the running back, and dropped quickly there out of the backfield was Kaiser Thomas. Looked like he maybe got a yard. Blocks didn't quite develop for him.
Yeah, Kyron Busick, he come in there, and he did a nice job getting him wrapped up from behind, because if he don't wrap him up from behind, he gets a good gain right there.
So it will be 2nd down and 9 now from Strasburg's own 34. A big thank you to all of our presenting sponsors today, like TMK Valley Propane, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and Novellus. So in the backfield, it will be Hurst. Gets the play call in a pistol formation. Kaiser's behind him. Motion. Parker Edwards is the man. He'll get the handoff on the end around. He'll go up the middle and waited for some room. He did find a little bit of it for a minimal gain, but now it's 3rd and medium.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to swing it wide right there. And there was a nice hole in the middle, but then he cut back, and I think he cut back just maybe a step too late and the hole closed, but he did turn it into positive yards right there.
Ball will be on the 38-yard line now, so that will bring it to a 3rd down and 5. Edwards that time with a 4-yard carry. Tigers do not want to go 3 and out here. 1 wide receiver near side to us. 2 H-backs either side of the formation. And there's going to be a false start as the right guard there for Strasburg went up. And you saw him try to sell it, Shannon, like, oh, no, I was just trying to get an audible or something. They're not going to buy it, though. Looked like it was Caden Dugan who got caught.
Yeah, he was down and he was set. And as soon as the quarterback made that first clap, he kind of twisted and he's like, oh, I forgot to count.
Pardon me, Caden Duggan, rather. So now it makes things a little bit harder here as Strasburg will return to the original line of scrimmage at the 33-yard line. Back to pass. It's going to be a swing pass out here to the left, getting some blocks to try to make some room is Ryan Becker, and he is leveled as coming in from his safety position, or linebacker position, rather. It was the senior, Jimmy Hernan, who was not going to give him any room.
Yeah, Hernan did a nice job right there getting squared up and tracking the ball and made a nice open field tackle.
So that will bring up 4th down. Punt going to be on the way here from Gage Moore. That was a 3-yard gain, but not enough as Strasburg goes 3 and out. Lone deep man back for Central Catholic. Looks like it's number 18, Tommy Purgie. Moore will run, and it looks like he's going to go for it. He's got wide open space on the right. Now the defense collapses quickly, but Gage Moore with the heads-up run to the right as Stubenville set up their punt return formation and completely left the right side of the formation open.
Yeah, nice job. I'm not sure if that was a call or if Gage Moore gets that permission from the coaches when he sees something, he can go for it, and either way it worked.
So a 1st down on the design run, it looks like, from Gage Moore. That's one of those plays, Shannon, where if they do give Gage that freedom to do that, you might be saying no, 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 yes, yes, yes after it works out. So it's a First Federal 1st down now from the 45-yard line. Strasburg starts off again, jet sweep handoff, and from right to left going straight up the middle that time was number 3, Micah McVeigh, as he'll get himself a nice little chunk play there, 5 yards on the 1st down run.
Yeah, nice job by McVeigh. He turned it up right there and just kind of went straight forward, got wrapped up, and when you're running the ball like that, you only need 3.4 yards of carry to get that 1st down, and he got 5 of them right there.
Well, we said already Strasburg last week in Week 1, 5.7 yards per carry. They would love to emulate that again. Same formation, 1 wide receiver far side now, the 2 H-backs either side. 1 split off the side here, Parker Edwards closest to us. Hurst will now get the snap on the clap. He'll turn, hand it off, straight up the middle is Edwards, and he got leveled. Take it back. It was actually Kaiser Thomas who went up the middle. 4-yard gain, though, brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, big number 53, Peter Leibner, come in there and made the tackle.
Ball is now at the 46-yard line. Some size on that line for the Crusaders for sure, Shannon.
Yeah, they got a couple kids that are pretty tall right there on the defensive ends.
Now from the pistol, Hurst turns around, hands it off. Tymus is looking for a hole. He's not going to find it as he gets dropped right at the line of scrimmage and got absolutely buried by number 25, Timmy Mahalio, rather.
Yeah, he read his keys right there, and he seen where it was going, and he kind of just come flying in there and met him right at the line of scrimmage, and now Strasburg's got a big decision to make right here.
Thomas up the middle, found absolutely no room. Gage Moore will be your punter again if they go for a punt. And instead, it looks like they will line up offensively in a shotgun. It will be Moore at quarterback. Thomas is off his left hip. Heavy formation. Moore is going to go off left tackle. He ran out of room. Now he finds an edge after bouncing off his left tackle. Gage Moore's going down the sideline. 30, 25, 20, 50 to the 19-yard line. And Gage Moore again electrifies the crowd.
Yeah, nice job by Moore right there. He went for the first down, just want to power in there, and his lineman got pushed into him, but he had enough sense to bounce it outside. Makes a big gain down the sideline.
They will mark him down at the 18-yard line into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Gage Moore already making his mark on this ball game, as that's a 28-yard gain, Shannon, for a First Federal first down. So back at quarterback, it will be Hurst. Thomas behind him, motion from right to left. And it looks like he's going to throw. Hurst has a man wide open, and it's off the fingertips of Thomas as he had pressure all in his face from Mahalio and had to get rid of it quickly.
Yeah, he did a nice job getting the pass out there, but Thomas was just a step behind it and got his fingertips on it, but wasn't able to pull it in.
Ball still at the 18-yard line, second down and 10. Big thank you to one of the sponsors who has jumped on for this game, Shannon, in Subway, just across the street from us over here, not too far down the road. Want to grab yourself a sub before the game? Sounds like a good meal. Turns, hand off. Hurst is going to give it off on an end around again. That was Micah McVeigh who went straight up the middle. He'll get a couple, but it'll bring up third down and a little bit long as he'll go from the 15-yard line, a gain of 3. So once again, we are seeing plenty of players touch the ball early on the ground, Shannon.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job right now, spreading the ball around, trying to keep the Crusaders off balance of who's going to get the ball, but now you got a big third down right here.
Hurst, same formation. Tight end off the left side of the formation, 2 H-backs. He'll be in the pistol. Behind him is Thomas. Hurst claps once. He'll look right. Slant pass. Got a man wide open, and it's a touchdown on a quick slant strike into the end zone. Grabbing that one was Ryan Becker, the sophomore. Gets first blood for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice job right there. Hurst just stepped back. They ran a nice little slant pass there. He led the receiver. The receiver caught it out front.
Just what you want to draw up when it comes to that kind of situation on the third and kind of long from the red zone. Strasburg captures the 6-0 lead, as we'll see if they can add the extra point. Gage Moore going to do the extra point here. He kind of does a little bit of everything for this team, Shannon.
Well, somebody's got to be the workhorse, and Gage Moore starting it off tonight, but everybody else is also doing their jobs.
Snap is back. Snap was low, but the holder got it up off the ground, and Moore does a little toe poke to put it through. 7-0. The Tigers lead from Ron Hurst Field. Stick around. Big Z Sports is back for more high school football action right after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge design meets timeless craftsmanship. For 20 years, we've been creating award-winning signs that grab attention and leave a lasting impression. From the Tuscarawas Valley to clients around the globe, we're the experts you trust to make your brand stand out. Synergy Sign and Graphics.
Sprochi will be your signal caller. As we always Looks like Steubenville's going to try to split them out here a little bit wide. Over here near us is Zach Bryan, the junior wide receiver. 2 wide receivers on the other far side of the formation. Tommy Purgie will be lined up in the slot. He'll now motion towards the backfield. It's going to be a fake handoff. Now up the middle, and tripping off of his own quarterback was Jimmy Hernan, the running back, and not the way you want to start things off if you're Steubenville CC.
Nah, I mean, that's an unassisted tackle right there by the quarterback. He kind of handed the ball off, and they tangled legs. He dropped him 2 yards short of the sticks.
So it will now move back to the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 12 upcoming. As it will be Sprochi who gets the call in to his team. Looks like it's going to be a similar formation here. Nope, take it back. It's an I formation. 2 wide receivers split out either side. Colby Owen, the senior, is on the far side. There's going to be a pitch play, and looking for some room is going to be Purgie. Off the edge, he got submarined right at the ankles. Couple different Tigers teaming up to make that tackle. One of them in there was Marquez Scepter.
Yeah, Cade Dugan come in there from behind. He's chasing from behind. He read the keys, but he chased him from behind, and then, like you said, Scepter come in there, and both of them met him right there. And yeah, it was about a 1 yard gain, looked like, maybe a yard and a half.
They do officially mark it at the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 10, so it was a 2-yard gain for Purgie. That's a big running back coming out of the backfield there, Shannon. And the senior, he's lined up in the slot here near side closest to us. Zach Bryan is closest to us on the Strasburg sideline. 1 wide receiver is in between them and the Steubenville sideline. Sprochi will go back to pass. His arm got hit. Falls in the air. It's picked off. It's grabbed by Micah McVeigh. McVeigh gets a block. Going down the right sideline. Gets another block in. Now we will have a tackle near the 10, maybe the 12-yard line. A flag is coming in from back here. Looked like it was after the interception, probably a block in the back or a holding, Shannon.
It's absolutely a block in the back here, and it was after it was already, the play was already away from them, and they made a mistake right there.
Great heads-up play there. Did not see who the defensive lineman was who got the arm of the CC quarterback, but a heads-up play for Micah McVeigh, who jumps on the errant pass on the tip. So it looks like that return will be kind of not. It's going to come back to roughly where it was picked off. They'll march it back a couple of yards off of the infraction after the turnover. But regardless, that's exactly what Strasburg wanted.
Yeah, I mean, your defense come out, made quick work right there. They had them in a position to where they was going to end up forcing a punt, baby, but then they end up getting a turnover. Now the offense can come back out and see if they can continue to add to this.
So after the penalty, following the interception, they'll start at the Crusaders' 43-yard line. Will the Tigers? 1 wide receiver will line up close to us. It's Ryan Becker way out here on the Tigers' sideline. They'll stay tight in the formation otherwise. Pistol formation again with Hurst. Looks like Kaiser Thomas is behind him again. Hurst will motion a man into the backfield. That's going to be Parker Edwards. It's going to be a fake end around, and Edwards goes out of bounds as he had 3 different Steubenville defenders crashing in on him. It's a loss of a couple.
Yeah, that was one of those fake reverse end arounds right there, but you ran to the short side of the field. Didn't give him really enough room to try to make something happen. He got strung out to the sideline. And a smart play by him. I might as well just go out instead of taking a beating right here because they was all over him.
Now he's looking up thinking, what am I really going to gain from this? An extra couple of inches, maybe. So it will be 2nd down and 12. Becker's going to line up on the short side of the field towards the Stubenville sideline. Pistol formation again with those 2 H's off of the edge of the offensive line. Now Hurst will motion a man in the backfield. Instead, it's a quick handoff. Kaiser Thomas up the middle, got grabbed on his shoulder pad, but he still fought through it and drug big Peyton Rauch, the senior, and somehow drug that big defensive lineman a couple yards, Shannon.
Yeah, outstanding power from the little man right there. Like you said, they grabbed him by the shoulder pads and looked like they was going to pull him backwards, and he was able to drag them both the other way and kind of turned it into about a 7-yard gain right there.
So it will be 3rd down and 7. Ball is on the Strasburg 40-yard line. Tigers lead this one 7-0. 3:54 showing in the first quarter. Hurst back to pass as he does the play fake. Looks for a little boot option, and he'll find an open receiver. It's Parker Edwards shoved from behind and dropped at the 10. That is exactly how you run that play, Shannon. Parker Edwards got into the open space off that little boot from Hurst, and they made him pay.
Yeah, nice job by Hurst. Got out there, got his body kind of squared, and I thought maybe Edwards kind of gave up on it a little bit. Looked like he slowed up, but he got the ball right to where he needed to catch it. Soft hands, was able to reel it in.
A first federal first down into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. And the sticks are down, so that means it's going to be a goal-to-go situation as far as you can possibly go for that, Shannon.
He's exactly on the 10-yard line.
So Hurst in the pistol. One wide receiver closest to us, Ryan Becker on the Strasburg sideline. Hurst back to pass. Going to be a swing, another slant in the middle of the field, and it's Ryan Becker again. Touchdown, Tigers. Hurst to Becker. That's a pretty good connection as it's got the Tigers up 13-0. From 10 yards out, a quick strike into the end zone. Becker going to work in that single coverage off the edge.
Yeah, nice job right there. I thought he was going to come out here to Edwards. Looked like he was going to get a little gain out here in the flat. Got another guy on the slant right there, and he's leading the wide receiver just right. Catching it and walking right in.
Second touchdown connection between Hurst and Becker. Strasburg feeling pretty good here early on. 3:29 showing in the first quarter. It will be Gage Moore again for the extra point attempt. Snap better that time. Kick is up, and it is going to go straight through. Gage Moore makes it a 14-0 game. Tigers all over the Crusaders. Big Z Sports is back on our YouTube channel right after this.
First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Back into Ron Hurst Field as the Strasburg Tigers lead 14-0. Live here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, Nick and Shannon and the Claxon Communications crew. Shannon, if you would have told me that it would have been the Tigers who scored twice on their opening drives in terms of passing touchdowns, I wouldn't have guessed it.
No, exactly. I mean, we know this is a running team. They like to do that. But Coach Morris and those guys down there right now, they've seen something that they like, and things can't get much better right now. I mean, you come out, score on your opening possession, your defense gets a turnover, and you score on your next possession. So right now the Tigers got everything going right for them. They just got to keep it going.
Thanks to TMK Valley Propane, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tusk Insurance Agency, and Novellis in Yorksville for helping us out and bring you live high school football right into your living room as the kickoff is going to go into the hands of a deep man in Raheem Mitchell. Mitchell tries to break down, and he got flipped almost. Great job by the gunner on the edge. Couldn't see which one Tiger it was, but a great tackle.
I thought it was number 5, Tanner Tucker.
No, it was. I think it was Parker Edwards, in fact, who came off the edge. It was Parker.
Yeah,
my goodness, that's a picture-perfect tackle.
Well, I'll tell you what, he did a nice job. He got square with the running back. The running back tried to juke him and go back the other way, but he was so square he was able just to make a nice, solid, open field tackle right there. And a special teams coach, you got to love that.
First and 10 now at the 25-yard line is where Stubenville CC will start off. They went 3 and out on their only possession of this opening quarter. One wide receiver near to us. H-back in the backfield. It's Sprochi who is in a pistol. Low snap, finally gets the handoff there, and he will have a big hole and a big collision in the middle of the field as Tommy Purgie got leveled by one of the safeties or linebackers there for Strasburg, but it still was a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, nice big run right there on first down. Get way ahead of the sticks there, so it's going to be a second down and only 2 for the Crusaders.
So an 8-yard gain to start things off for Purgie. I think it's Purgie or Purgie, because I think I'm saying it wrong, Shannon. We're going to go Purgie.
Looks right to me.
Now a handoff, new running back in the backfield who's got a big hole and lowering his shoulder, running over a couple Tigers defenders. It's Jimmy Hernan, the senior running back, doing his best Mike Alstott impression there, lowering the shoulder pads and making the defenders pay. It is a federal first down on a big gain that time of 9 yards.
Tell you what, the quarterback did a nice job right there. It was a low snap. He went down to get it, and I don't know how he kept his knee off the ground from downing the ball.
Was a great job. That's what you expect out of a junior quarterback like Sprochi. And it looks like Berge will line up close to us here on the Strasburg sideline. One wide receiver wide, pistol formation again. Another handoff. Strasburg that time snuffed it out. The handoff went to Hernan, and they gave him just a minimal gain. There was somebody who was coming off the edge, almost had a free shot on him, but it almost looked like they just ran a contain off the edge. Shannon didn't want him to get the outside.
Yeah, did a nice job. And the guy on the outside, that's what you don't want. You don't want him to get the outside. If the blocker gets you sealed, you can run for days on the outside, but they did a nice job, forced him back inside, kept it to a minimal gain.
It's officially a 2-yard carry, brings up second down and 8. Minute 45 on the clock here in the first quarter. Strasburg leading 14-0. I formation now. Fullback will line up in the backfield behind Sprochi, who's under center. He'll turn, fake the handoff. Now as a free blitzer coming through, they'll get rid of the pass quickly, and he's got an open man. It is Kyron Busick who's going down the sideline. He is spun out of bounds. Big gain as he'll go out at about the 38-yard line. Nice play that time, 16 yards for the Crusaders.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was going to get dropped there in the backfield. The Strasburg defender did a nice job, but got a man that got left out here wide open, and he was able to make the catch.
Busick, the sophomore, first time we have called his name. Biggest play of the day so far for Steubenville Catholic Central. So now they'll split out the offense quite a bit here, as we'll have 2 wide receivers either side of the formation, pistol set. Hernan in the backfield. Now he'll go up beside Sprochi. He'll go back to pass. Straight drop. Now looking to the right. Looking. He's got some pressure. He's going to step up and run. Has some open room. Gage Moore collides along with a defensive lineman there for Strasburg. I think it was Caden Duggan, as they both slammed into each other.
Yeah, I think
or Zane Thomas, rather.
The Tigers there, they had him eyed up, and they come in there, and I think all 3 of them met before they met the quarterback, and it was a pretty big hit between the Tigers players.
It is a 12-yard gain on the tuck and run for the quarterback for the Crusaders. Another First Federal first down. Got to cringe a little bit there if you're Coach Eric Meek on that sideline. Your quarterback might be able to run, but you don't like seeing him take a hit like that in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Strasburg's got to watch. They're getting through and getting pressure on him, but they're kind of over pursuing. They got to kind of go side to side and not straight at him.
I formation, turns, hands it off. It is going to be Purgie who's going to look for room. He'll dive forward, and he'll submarine down to the 20-yard line, so he's entered to the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone again.
He's brought down to the 20-yard line.
That would have been a gain of 6 that time, brings up a second down and 4.
Nice job by Caden Thomas right there to read the keys, it seemed, but when you got your safeties and your defensive backs like that coming up to make the tackles, well, the job's already done. They've already gained enough yards.
I formation again, 2 wide receivers right side of the formation. Sprochi under center, got a fullback in the backfield. That is Busick, and the man deep is Hernan. Turns, hands off, Hernan goes off left tackle. Now he'll cut up in the middle, and an ankle tackle saved what could have been 6 as he'll go down to the 11-yard line with another first down. And this is a good showing for the Crusaders offense after that early 3 and out.
Yeah, that's going to end the first quarter right there. But like I said, a nice drive right there by the Crusaders as we'll end the first quarter.
9-yard gain to round it out. Steubenville CC is sniffing the end zone when we return second quarter of action from Ron Hurst Field. Stick around with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Bush Financial Group timeout, as it is the Strasburg Tigers with a 14-0 lead as we move into the second quarter of action. The Crusaders, though, on a nice drive as they have entered the red zone, sit at the 11-yard line. And Shannon, it's like new life for Steubenville CC. They've been running the ball hard.
Yeah, they found a little bit of rhythm right there, but they got it in big chunks. Nice job by the running back. The offensive line doing nice jobs. Running backs getting in the gaps. Quarterback made a couple nice runs, and right now they're down inside the red zone.
Big thank you to one of the sponsors who jumped on for today's game, Willis Group Realty. Be sure to give them a call if you're looking for a new house. Help you out on that. It could be a daunting task on that housing search. So CC now in the red zone, heavy formation, an H-back in the backfield, 2 running backs split either side of the quarterback, 1 wide receiver on the near side. Low snap, Sprochi pulls it up off the turf. Now he's running to the left side, and he got clipped up by the ankles. Parker Edwards makes a nice open field tackle, limits that gain to just 2 yards.
Yeah, that's what you need right there inside the red zone. They're going to gain positive yards, but you can keep it minimized right there, make it harder for them.
Call coming in now from Coach Eric Meek, and Coach Meek in the pregame, something that he said was they were going to have to start early and kind of try to get up and catch Strasburg off guard early on, but it was the opposite of that, Shannon, what we actually saw. 1 wide receiver out on the far side, Zach Bryan for Steubenville. I formation, Sprochi in the backfield. Hernan will be the fullback. Purgie will be the running back. Handoff, Purgie up the middle. He's got a big hole. He'll lunge forward and dive, and he is close to a first federal first down and down at about the 2-yard line. Another great run by the big senior running back.
Yeah, he just kind of run over a couple guys right there. Just about got to the end zone, and one of the Strasburg Tigers players come in there late. That's something you got to watch. Can't come in there sliding late. You end up getting called for a late hit, regardless of how easy it is.
Got to be careful for sure. It is 3rd down and short. They officially only gave him 7 on that carry, marking him at the 3-yard line. So make it 3rd and very, very short. Put up or shut up time now if you are Strasburg. Steubenville will break the huddle late. Only 5 seconds showing on the play clock. It is an I formation. Sprochi under center. He'll turn, and it's a fullback handoff. Hernan up the middle, still lunging, driving, and he will get stopped short of the goal line, but it looks like he's got enough for a first federal first down. So it is a goal-to-go situation with just inches to go. So 1st and goal from the 1-yard line upcoming, and it looks like the Crusaders, the players were looking at the sideline kind of rolling their hands together saying, hey, we want to speed this up.
Yeah, they did a nice job right there as far as the handoff. Kind of had me fooled. I was looking for him to hand it off to the tailback. Did a nice job getting it to the fullback.
Turns, hands off, Hernan off right tackle. He'll cut to the left side, and he will cross the goal line for a touchdown as the Crusaders cut into this Strasburg lead on a short yardage carry for the senior running back for Steubenville CC.
Yeah, nice job for the Crusaders right there. Strasburg defense actually had him stopped, but the fullback did a nice job to bounce off the back of the pile and roll around to the left end here and find a gap to fall into the end zone.
Extra point going to be upcoming here, so the momentum shifts back to the Crusaders side. Tigers still leading by 8, pending this extra point, of course. Nearly a jump from the Tigers line there. Snap is down, and that kick is up and blocked off the edge. And guess who? Parker Edwards showing off that edge speed, so it keeps it an 8-point ball game. That could be huge down the stretch, Shannon.
Yeah, nice job by Edwards right there. Come through there. And like you said, towards the end of the game right now, that extra point must be real big.
14-6, Strasburg leads Steubenville CC. Stick around with Big Z Sports. We're back in 30 seconds for your next cartoons of New Philadelphia Kickoff.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Jimmy Hernan for Steubenville CC will find the end zone, and that cuts into the Strasburg lead. It's 14-6. Tigers coming out now for the ensuing kickoff from that score. Parker Edwards, though, showing off why he is an important player on this team on that extra point block. He came in almost untouched.
Yeah, and he's done a lot of things today that in all facets of the game, on defense, on offense, and on special teams. A real quick Impact Collision scoreboard update. Tusky Valley and Fairless they're tied at 7. You can listen to that game on 99.9 or watch it on our YouTube channel. New Philadelphia leads Steubenville Big Red 14-7 in the first quarter. Dover leads Canton South 10-0 in the second quarter. Claymont leads Smithville 6-0 in the first quarter. Indian Valley leads Meadowbrook 14-0 in the first quarter. Garraway on top of Waynedale 14-0 in the first quarter. Newcomerstown all over Bellsville 21-0 in the first quarter. Ridgewood on top of Riverview 21-0 in the first quarter.
As the kick cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff will go back to Parker Edwards. Edwards looking for the blocks to set up. He'll go to the right side. He'll get to the 30, and he gets spun around and dropped by Purgie, who will drop him at the 32-yard line. Still good starting field position for Edwards and Strasburg.
A nice job by Purgie right there. A Tiger out here had the block on him, and he was able to finally get off of that block, come around and save the tackle. If he can get around Purgie, he could probably make it to the 40 or 50-yard line, but all for naught because Purgie did a nice job breaking the tackle.
Any other scores you wanted to go through there? You think you got through all of them?
The only one I didn't get through was Buckeye Trail leads Harrison Central 14-7 in the first quarter.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Of course, we will have all those updates scrolling through on our social media pages and in our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show back in studio coming up later on tonight. It will be Hurst in the backfield, hands it off, and it's Kaiser Thomas. Big hole! Now he's looking to part the seas. Almost split both safeties as he crosses midfield in a big first run of this drive for a first federal first down as they enter Crusader territory on one carry.
Yeah, and like you said, the line right there, they parted the sea for him, and he just ran straight and kept going and made a couple guys bounce off of him, and then both safeties hit him at the same time and thought they was going to squirt him out there, but they was able to wrap him up, but that was after a really big game.
Kaiser Thomas having a nice game out of the backfield. This is something similar we saw in week 1 as what was going on with Harrison Central. A lot of different guys carrying the ball. You're keeping everybody fresh. Hurst gets the snap, and that's going to be a false start as Thomas in the backfield was leaning, and you could see him trying to stop his momentum going forward, but the official here on the near side closest to us saw it.
Yeah, you had Parker Edwards in motion, then you had him leaning forward, and they both ended up going at the same time, so like I said, the official on this side did a nice job catching it.
So we'll march back 5 yards, make it first down and 15, back into Strasburg territory now. A big thank you to Synergy Signs and Graphics. Of course, they jumped on for this presentation, and on top of that, they are an integral part to our new Ridgeview Fencing Offensive Line of the Week Award, Shannon, the Pancake Award.
Yeah, the Pancake Award that went to Harrison Central the first week. Be interesting to see who gets it in week 2.
Hurst turns, hands it off. Thomas gets submarined off the edge as he got buried that time by Timmy Mahalio. Mahalio is a big kid, Shannon, listed at 5'9", $180, but he looks a lot bigger than that out on a football field.
Yeah, it's sometimes those programs lie, but like you said, we're all the way up here and he's all the way down there, but you know, he's a well-built young man.
Well, they say passes the eye test. It will be second down and 13 now here around midfield. One wide receiver out far is Ryan Becker. H-backs either side, Parker Edwards, Gage Moore. Hurst is in the pistol. He's got Thomas behind him. Play action fake. He'll find Thomas, and the defense arrives just on the nick of time as Kyron Busick will level Thomas from behind, a gain of just 1.
Yeah, Busick wasn't going to fall for that play again. Last time he was the one that, when that happened with Parker Edwards, he was the one that kind of got behind Edwards, and Edwards was able to catch it, turned in a big game, but he read the keys this time.
Third down and long, third down and 12 to be specific. Looks like Ryan Becker's going to line up here. Actually, he will trot back into the huddle now. Thought he was going to line up near side closest to us on the Strasburg sideline. Instead, he'll go back in. He'll go over on the far side to Stubenville CC sideline. Pistol formation again, same formation. 2 H-backs and Moore and Edwards either side. Hurst turns, fakes it to Thomas. Edge rusher, he'll pass in the middle. Gage Moore one-hands it in the middle of the field. How did Gage Moore just pluck that from the sky, Shannon?
I thought for sure that pass was going to go to Parker Edwards, and I thought there was a chance it would get picked off, but somehow Gage Moore stuck that big paw up there and was able to pull it in.
A 14-yard gain, and it's enough for a First Federal first down. And I'm just going to go ahead and assume something, Shannon. You're going to see that this week on our NST highlight reel.
And outstanding play right there by Gage Moore. There's nothing more you can say about it.
You know when you got me at a loss for words, I never shut up. 37-yard line now for Strasburg as the drive stays alive. Hurst turns it off. Thomas goes a little misdirection action. He'll go up the middle and a nice little gain to start off on first down. Gets it close to second and medium. Thomas picked and chose his lane. He was tackled by Camden Bradley in the middle of that defense.
I tell you what, good job right there on Hurst and Thomas because they were so close together right there. I thought there was going to end up being a handoff problem where they run into each other, but they was able to sort it out and actually turned it into a big positive gain.
4 yards to be in fact. Becker, far side. Moore, and it looks like Micah McVeigh. Actually, no, I take it back. It's Edwards and McVeigh, either side of the formation. Hurst turns, hands it off. Thomas back up the middle, and he'll cross the 30-yard line, fall forward to nearly to 29. Another nice gain for Strasburg here, just chipping away.
Yeah, all you can do right now is grind it down, get it in third down, short distance right here, make it a lot more manageable.
3rd down and 2. Thomas has been the bell cow out of the backfield, but there's been a whole host of players who are making some big plays. Gage Moore, Parker Edwards, Ryan Becker, they've all been contributing. Looks like Becker near side closest to us. McVeigh will be on the H-back position on the right side. Left to right will be Parker Edwards. Turns, hands it off. Thomas up the middle, and he gets dropped, and he got stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. It'll make it 4th down and short. I don't think he moved an inch.
Yeah, he didn't move an inch. Nice job by the Crusaders right there. Actually, kind of when Edwards come into motion over here, he brought an extra defender over here, and that kind of maybe hurt him a little bit. I thought for sure maybe whenever Becker lined up out here all the way, I was waiting for the slant to come across the field again, but once they moved Edwards in motion, I knew the slant wasn't coming.
4th down, and it's 4-down territory. Becker now goes far side of the formation. Pistol again. Hurst turns. Play fake. Thomas looking for Moore. He'll deliver it down the field. Gage Moore got tackled from behind, and there's the flag come flying in because it was Purgie hanging all over his back, Shannon, and I didn't think the back judge saw it at first.
Yeah, well, the guy over here I thought that had the clear view of it because we all had the clear view of it. He never threw his flag, but luckily the back judge over there seen it, and like you said, there was definitely a hold there. He grabbed him by the back of the jersey.
Well, Parker Edwards' number on the front of his jersey is number 6, and that got pulled up into a number 0 onto his chest. That should pretty much tell you from what we could see. So that will be a 1st down for Strasburg as they will get close here. Actually, they will be in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Hey, Gage Moore already with that catch earlier on now goes out for a pass, and he gets so much in their head off the one pass, they think, well, we got to interfere. We can't let him catch this ball.
The thing is, they seen his reach. They know how high he can reach, and if you don't get a hold of his jersey and try to slow him down a little bit, pull him back, he'll burn you.
1st down and 10. 5 minutes showing on the clock here in the 2nd quarter, just before halftime. Stick around for your halftime report, brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison. McVeigh from right to left. Hurst goes back. It's going to be a screen to Becker. Becker's going to try to find some room. He gets around one defender, breaks another tackle, and he pushes forward for almost a gain of 10. How about Ryan Becker? He's listed at $140, Shannon, but he broke about 3 different tackles.
Yeah, he broke quite a few tackles right there, and luckily number 20 right there come in. Kyron Busick was able to come in and make the tackle and keep him out of the end zone, but going to be second and about 1.5 yards.
8-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Nice wide receiver screen. Looked like McVeigh threw a nice block off the edge, too, after he motioned from right to left. Pistol set again. Hurst will turn, hand it off. Parker Edwards looking for room. He's at the 5, he's at the 3. He lunges forward, tries to dive for the goal line, but they're going to mark him down about a half-yard short. Parker Edwards found some room there, Shannon, and a late lunge nearly got him in.
Yeah, the late lunge. He lost his helmet right there. He looked like he was in slow motion when he turned up to the
you saw what I saw.
It's like slow motion. He found the hole that he wanted and just about got there. But, like I said, now he gets the 1st down, and they're on about the half-yard line.
5-yard gain as we will move under 4 minutes to go before halftime.
I was getting ready to say we might see Gage Moore at quarterback right here, and there he is.
It will be Kaiser Thomas off his right hip. He's talking to the left of Brody Hurst, who is lined up as an H-back. Moore Play fake, goes back to pass, and that almost looks like a Tim Tebow jump pass because he just waited for the open receiver to just turn and look at him as he'll strike for 6, and Strasburg now leads 20-6 here on their home field.
Yeah, he took that one step forward. That brought the linebackers and everybody up, and then he just kind of went sideways, waited for his wide receiver to go up in the back of the end zone, laid it out there for him.
I think that was Tanner Tucker, his first reception, 1 yard and a touchdown for him. So Gage Moore gets in the stat column as a passing touchdown, as does Tucker from short yardage. Tigers now looking to make it a 15-point ball game. Kick is up from Moore, and it is off the right upright, but it will bang through. So a little, not quite a double doink there, Shannon, but still it'll put Strasburg up 21-6. Stick around out of this Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll return for the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this first half from Ron Hurst Field.
Your vehicle banged up. Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Schedule your appointment today and let Impact Collision work for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Makes it a 21-6 ball game. Strasburg rolling here in week 2 of the high school football season. Thanks to TMK Valley Propane, Novellus of Uricksville, the Tusk Insurance Agency, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals for providing our YouTube live stream today as the kickoff is back to Purgie. It's under his fingertips. It's rolling back at the 10. He fumbles with it again. Parker Edwards will come down as the gunner. He misses the tackle. Ryan Becker's going to grab him now and gets a little help there as they drop him in front of the 20-yard line. You saw how upset with himself there Edwards was as he just missed the shoelace tackle.
Yeah, I mean, right now the special teams for Strasburg is doing a phenomenal job on all the coverage right there. And they get down there, they got a little bit of help. He fumbled the ball, but then he was able to pick it up, make a couple moves to save some of those yards that he lost. But still, they're 80 yards away. Was only 3:33 left before the half.
Decent way to go, but we'll see what the Crusaders have up their sleeves. Sprochi will get the play call into his offense. One wide receiver will split out wide close to us. Slot is Purgie, and far out on the right side, looks like it's Colby Owen. Sprochi in the shotgun, one wide receiver coming in motion, goes into the backfield. Instead, it's a handoff to Hernan, and it's going to be a house call as Jimmy Hernan breaks free. Parker Edwards tries to run him down. He'll be unable to do it. 80-yard touchdown run as Jimmy Hernan electrifies the crowd on that little misdirection handoff, and he showed off the wheels.
Yeah, nice job right there. They did a nice little play fake, one way to one running back, little misdirection. He come back the other way, got through the gap. Parker Edwards made a valiant effort to get him, but he come up short, and the Crusaders just took a timeout because they're going to go for 2.
Well, we'll keep it right here after this electrifying play from Hernan, the senior running back for Steubenville CC. You saw what happened. Purgie came over from the right side of the formation to the left. They faked the jet sweep, and it was just a handoff off of right tackle then that time for Hernan, who scampered down the right side and found nothing but green grass. Shannon, that Strasburg defense have been doing a great job in the middle of the field. Unfortunately for them, though, that time it looks like the over pursuit bit him again.
Yeah, that's one thing. And right now, you know, both of these schools are small teams, small rosters. A lot of kids playing both ways. We're late here in the second quarter, and, you know, fatigue is starting to set in a little bit right there, and they was able to catch them in a little misdirection, went back the other way, and like you said, the strength for that Strasburg defense had been the center all night long, and they was able to find a hole right there and house call it from 80 yards out.
What a play, as it's a whole new ball game. 3 minutes and 20 seconds showing before halftime. Currently a 9-point contest. Looks like the Crusaders are going to come out, go for 2 after that timeout. As Sprochi will get the play call in from the sideline from Coach Eric Meek. That fired up the coaching staff for sure for CC.
Catholic Central is lining up to
Sprochi will get the play call into his offensive line. One wide receiver out near side from us is Zach Bryan. Other than that, it's an I formation. Herndon at fullback. Purgie at running back. Sprochi under center. He'll take the snap, turn, hand it off, and it's going to be a play fake. It's going to be a run all the way as Sprochi's going to try to find the edge. He cannot, as he'll crash into the track as he will get back up. Thankfully, that is a hard place to hit on any football field, Shannon.
Yeah, he was trying to round the corner right there, and I think it was Edwards that come in and was able to give him a big push. His momentum carried it out of bounds. Like you said, man, he hit the track hard.
So it will remain 21-12. Still a 2-score game now in favor of Strasburg. 3:20 to go. As we'll keep it right here before this Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Your auto accessory and local WeatherTech dealer on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Coming up for halftime, Shannon, both of these teams, plenty of things they're going to want to talk about. Before that long touchdown run, you know, the Tigers on defense were probably feeling great about how they were approaching things, but after that long touchdown run, you know that Coach Morris is going to want to break things down and figure out why that happened.
Yeah, they'll go back and they're already probably looking at film and stuff. Guys with their iPads checking it out. This is a different generation of football than it was when we played.
No more chalkboards, right?
But now, you know, Strasburg, they got 3 minutes and 20 seconds to try to make something here before half because Stubenville gets the ball after halftime.
They certainly do, as pretty sure the Crusaders won the toss and deferred to the second half. Looking like a wise decision here, especially if they can hold Strasburg off for this final 3:20.
Strasburg is Edwards.
Deep is Parker Edwards. He's the farthest man back for Strasburg again. Peyton Roush will be the kickoff man again, set to put it in the air. Back and forth ball game here early in the first half. As the kickoff is underway, a line drive going to the left side. Ryan Becker is going to try to let it go out of bounds, and he will. Wise decision there for the sophomore to let it go out. Much better starting field position for the Tigers.
Yeah, nice job right there. It kind of came down, and it came down. Didn't know if it was going to get that spin or not, but he was standing above it and seeing where the spin was, and that's going to be about what probably
automatically at the 35-yard line.
Going out of bounds, Strasburg will have the ball, first and 10.
Yeah, so, you know, technically it goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line, so that's a 20-yard gain right there.
Big thank you to Willendale Golf Cart Sales for jumping on for today's presentation of high school football on our YouTube channel. Stick around. We will have your halftime report brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison coming up here shortly. We'll break down that first half, and we're actually going to be catching up with a surprise guest there, Shannon, as it's going to be Athletic Director Gary Spinell talking all things Tigers athletics coming up here at the halftime break. Tigers lead by 9. Same formation, one wide receiver near sides, Ryan Becker, and it looks like we have a whistle from the sideline official. I don't know if the play clock never started. I think that was your problem, Shannon. Or actually, they're going to make Sprochi come off the field, who was lined up on Becker. And I'm not sure if when he hit the track, Shannon, I think he got a little bit of blood on the uniform or on the arm, so they take him off for that.
Yeah, they're going to take him off and clean him up over there, get him bandaged up, and any blood on the uniform's got to come off.
Well, that's not a fun surface to hit, unfortunately. You had a nephew who ran track. How many scuff marks from the track did he get?
He would come home with just scuff marks from practice.
So, Hurst in the pistol. Raises his leg, fakes the snap. Now he'll send Parker Edwards in motion from left to right. He'll look for room off the edge. Spins around a tackle, lunges forward, and he'll turn something into nothing as he went right around the tackle of Timmy Mahalio off the edge, a 5-yard gain. Edwards runs very smooth, Shannon.
Yeah, he did a nice job right there. The defender had him in his sights. He was going to clean him up. And a nice little spin move right there and turns it up the sideline and turned it into a gain of 5.
He's been playing too much NCAA 25, do you think?
Could be.
Of course, we have some heat problems with our live stream earlier on with some buffering and such. If that happens again, we do apologize. And our instant replays all season long brought to you by Wayne Door. A little bit hard to get that to work, too, whenever the heat's going on. Hurst going to pick the handoff to Thomas. He'll throw in the middle of the field, and great hands there on the reception, close to a federal first down, as the Tigers receiver was Parker Edwards. Nice job by him.
Yeah, nice job for Edwards. He got it, and he was able to fall forward. Looked like he was going to be stopped about 1.5 yards short, and just with his body, he was able to stretch it out, take 2 defenders with him, gets a first down.
On the 45-yard line now, the Tigers' clock continues to roll just under 3 minutes now. Tigers going to work well on offense. Ryan Becker near side to us. Gage Moore looks like he's going to split off left side of the formation now. Parker Edwards and Micah McVeigh will be either side on the H-backs. Motion McVeigh from right to left. Turns, hands off. Thomas got blown up in the backfield, and he is dropped for a big loss as Peter Liebhaber comes in off the edge. He's the first man to make contact.
Yeah, nice job by the Crusader defense right there. Everybody did their jobs and just turned this into a big second down right here for Strasburg.
So the loss of 3 puts a little wrench in the plan for Strasburg this drive. It will be Moore, split off left side, near side of the formation. Far side of the formation. Ryan Becker still near side. Straight drop. Hurst going up the seam. Diving grab, and no, it's in and out of his hands, as I thought. Micah McVeigh somehow pulled it off the grass, but the official was right there to see it. Went through his fingertips.
Yeah, he had to kind of lean forward to try to get it, and it stretched too far for it. And that was a big play right there for the Crusaders, because now the clock stops, and it's going to be third down.
So 3rd down and 13, under 2 minutes to go. Ball on the Tigers' own 42. If the Crusaders get the ball back, it'd be a true 2-minute offense, Shannon, if they could work it down the field that quickly. Hurst back to pass. Going to be a little screen now for Edwards out of the slot. He's looking for room. He'll dance to the left, and he'll get a good chunk of yards back, but he's still going to fall about 3 yards shy of the first down. 4th down upcoming.
Yeah, Edwards kind of started to go to the left where all his blockers was. Thought he seen some daylight over here, come this way. The Crusaders did a nice job changing their angles, come over there, secure the tackle, stop him.
It was a 10-yard pickup on 3rd down. Tigers look like they're going to be going for it here, Shannon. Under 1:30 to go. Well, Gage Moore's back there. They might be trying to punt it deep. They're probably going to run the clock down.
Yeah, they're going to run the clock all the way down. It'll put it to just about a minute.
So it looks like Coach Morris and Strasburg will want a timeout. A Cush Financial Group timeout is upcoming here as the play clock ticks down to 1, 1:08 showing on the clock. We'll go ahead and take this brief Cush Financial Group timeout with them, your planning and investment specialist. Stick around. Big Z Sports is back in 30 seconds to take you up to halftime.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as 1:08 showing before halftime, 21-12. Give an apology to all the Stubenville fans. Quarterback Sprockai. I've been messing that up the entire time, Shannon.
Yeah, like we said, we tend to mess up some names. Quick impact collision scoreboard update. Fairless is now up on Tusky Valley 21-7 in the second quarter. New Philadelphia up 14-13 on Stubenville in the second quarter. Dover up 10-3 on Canton South at halftime. Claymont leads Smithville 12-7 in the second quarter.
So it will be Gage Moore back deep to punt for Strasburg. Probably the right call, especially if you can kind of pin him back. They're not buying it, though, is the Crusaders' defense.
No, they're going to stay up here tight on him.
Probably not a bad idea. Moore takes the snap, will look up, and he will boot it deep as it goes into the night sky. Will bounce at about the 14-yard line and die almost right there at the 15. And that's where the Crusaders will take over under 1 minute to go here. Nice punt for Gage Moore.
Yeah, nice punch. Pinned them deep down there. Indian Valley, back to the impact scoreboard. Indian Valley is up 14-0 on Meadowbrook. It still says the first quarter, so they might be having trouble getting some updates from down there in Byesville.
out in the middle of nowhere territory.
Garraway up 21-0 on Waynedale in the second quarter. Malvern up 7-6 on Conotton Valley in the first quarter.
What a game that one's turning out to be.
Newcomerstown all over Bellsville, 34-0 in the second quarter. Ridgewood has just laid the wood to Riverview, 42-0.
Sprockeye will be under center. It's an I formation. Berge behind him. Hernan, the fullback, turns, fakes. Now will go straight up the middle on a quarterback read, kind of. Gage Moore's going to get a hold of him. He's trying to yank at the ball, but he couldn't quite get it away from him. So a gain of 5 yards. Clock continues to roll.
Couple more scores here from the Impact Collision scoreboard. Akron Manchester leads Sandy Valley 7-2 at half. Little baseball score.
No kidding.
And Harrison Central's come back to take the lead on Buckeye Trail, 21-14 in the second quarter.
Ball placed at the 20-yard line, now under 30 seconds to show here. The Crusaders taking their time. Sprockeye's going to pitch it out. Purgie, he will look for room. He gets a block from Hernan, and he'll get up to about the 25, maybe tiptoe to the 26 or 27. It is enough for a first federal first down. Under 20 seconds to go, though, Shannon. You're going to have to go a long way in just 20 seconds. And only 2 timeouts.
Yeah, you kind of wonder if the Crusaders right here are just kind of waiting to see if a big play breaks free. Kind of playing it safe. Don't want to get yourself in trouble right here. They do already have the 1 interception. And Strasburg kind of looks like they're going to drop back into a little prevent defense right here.
Well, I wouldn't blame them in the least, as they're going to drop Parker Edwards deep on the field, as well as Ryan Becker in the middle of the field. Sprockeye will be in the shotgun. One running back to his right is Hernan. He'll look to the right side, quick throw, and it's off the grass here, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver. So now the clock shows under 15 seconds, brings up 2nd down and 10. Right idea, try to get the open space, but pass didn't quite have enough on it. Stick around, because upcoming is your halftime, brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, where we'll talk about this first half of action and welcome in Athletic Director Gary Spinell of the Tigers, talking about everything going on in Strasburg athletics and, of course, the ball game that we've been going on here from Ron Hurst Field. Sprockeye's back to pass. He's going to load up and deliver a floater down the field. Almost a high-point pick there by Ryan Becker, who couldn't quite hold on to it. Him and Purgie collided.
Yeah, the offensive guy had to go into defense right there and hit him. Knocked the ball back out of his hands.
Saw the clap from Becker. He thought for sure he could have had that one. 3rd down and 10 from the 27. 9 seconds showing. And Strasburg's going to line up even further back now.
Yeah, with the Crusaders right here, you kind of wonder if it's going to be a running play right here to get the clock running.
Well, this might be why you practice your tip drill so much, Shannon. Sprockeye will get the call into his team. 2 wide receivers far side, 1 near side, actually 2 near side. Close to us is Raheem Mitchell. Sprockeye rolls to his right, straight roll to the right, goes to the sideline and throws it over the head of his receiver, out of bounds. 4th down now and 5 seconds showing on the clock.
That was just one of those ones where you tell you quarterback takes a snap and you tell him to roll around until he burns 5 seconds and then just chuck the ball.
You certainly could.
Because, I mean, you're not going to want to punt it to him.
Not really, unless you can just straight angle punt it out of bounds. So we'll see what the Crusaders want to do on 4th down. And it looks like, Shannon, I bet you're right, because Sprockeye's lining up in the backfield with Hernan, and he's probably just going to try to heave it deep, maybe a little hook and ladder action. Sprockeye back to pass, looks to his right, heaves it down the sideline. Defender there for Strasburg, it's picked up, and it's going to be Ryan Becker. He's looking for the left sideline, gets around Hernan, looking for more. Almost breaks the tackle, but finally gets dropped there inside the tackle. High-pointed that ball perfectly. We'll wait and see what the penalty is, and it looks like it's going to be a holding, which obviously will be waved off because it is inconsequential. 21-12 is the lead Strasburg has over Steubenville Catholic Central. Stick around because it is your halftime show, brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison. When we return, we'll break down some of the stats in that first 2 quarters of action. Stick around for our talk with Gary Spinell of the Strasburg Athletic Department. You're watching the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. High school football lives right here in Z Country.
Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
It is halftime from Ron Hurst Field. Halftime brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison as the Tigers lead the Crusaders 21-12. Strasburg leads Steubenville Catholic Central. Before we get to our breakdown of that first half, run you through some stats and the highlight plays. We're joined by a special guest. It's Athletic Director for the Strasburg Tigers, Gary Spinell. And I got to say, Mr. Spinell, thank you so much. I know you're busy today, but I appreciate you coming up here and talking with us.
Oh, we're so happy to have you guys here. I know it's been a little while since we've had you, but you guys do great work, and we're glad you're here.
Well, we greatly appreciate that. You know, we were talking pregame. I said about had to praise your guys' grounds crew because the field holding up so well. Still holding up well throughout today. That's a great sign.
Yeah, we still have the natural grass, and we have our custodial crew takes a great care of it, and then I have a group of guys that are all volunteers. They check on it during the week, and then they come down and paint. As you can see from up here, it is in great shape, and we play 3 of the first 4 games at home, so
it's got to stay that way.
Yes. So we're very fortunate.
Well, Shannon and I, we make it no secret that we both prefer a natural grass field over the turf anyway. Not that there's a problem with turf, but we just like the old school football field. Well, speaking of the old school football field, that's kind of what Strasburg has going on in this game right now. 21-12 lead. Some great runs, some great passes as well. Great effort. I know that's got to make you happy about the Tigers.
It does. Coach Jim Morris obviously does a great job for us, and he's made sure the people that he has on the field matches what he's calling, and it is old school. It is old school Strasburg that we were used to running the ball, but we're very happy with how things are going so far.
Now, it is football season, but as we've said to some other ADs that we've talked to, sometimes people forget it's not just football season. The beginning of the school year means you guys got a whole lot going on athletically.
Yes, it's volleyball season, it's boys golf season, it's girls golf season, it's cross country season, it's cheerleading season. We have a lot of student athletes involved. You can see the band is going to perform here in just a little bit, and they have large numbers of the band. So we are very fortunate to have such participation from our students.
Obviously a great thing going on, and it looks like athletically you guys got great numbers on a lot of sports going on right now, so that has to feel good too.
We do. Football numbers are up. The golf numbers are pretty steady that we've had there, and we're looking for the girls basketball numbers to increase, boys basketball as well, and then we'll go right into the spring where we always have high participation in softball, baseball, and boys and girls track.
Something that I think is always a great point to make, obviously you in the athletic department, you deal with all these student athletes year in and year out. And how often do you see, do the sports, they do a lot more than just keeping the kid active. They do a lot more in terms of teaching the kid more with responsibility, scheduling, and all that. We've always said it is a big segue into adulthood, helping out with athletics.
It is, and we consider it's an extension of the classroom. Education-based athletics is simply that. These coaches that we have, most good coaches, they're great teachers. And if you can do that after and keep the kids involved, who knows that impact that one coach may have that encourages them to be whatever they want to be in life. And there are a lot of distractions, but having them here, we are happy for all the people that are involved.
Certainly. So we were just talking before we started here too. Here at this stadium, I think this might be the first time we have broadcast from Ron Hurst Field, if I'm not mistaken. But on top of that, you come into this to the Village Park, and we looked around and we said just how beautiful of a park this really is. And you said the Village does so much when it comes to the athletic programs for your school.
They do. I mean, we have a great partnership with the Village. We have the football field, we have the baseball and the softball field. It is all Village owned, but we support them and they support us. We couldn't do it without them. We like to think that we have a huge role in the community as well. It's kind of funny, we talked about earlier about Strasburg football. We have Ron Hurst is sitting down here. Our old football coach is named after his grandson as our quarterback now. So it is a generational thing in many of our sports.
I'm happy you mentioned that with the relation there to Brody, because the moment that we got here and looked at the roster, I looked at Shannon, he looked at me and said, oh yeah, that's definitely relation to Ron. No doubt about it.
Yep.
And I know that makes him happy seeing him out there on the football field, of course. Outside of the Village Park and the football field and such, you guys, how you liking that field house?
The field house is fantastic. To have it. It's also a community center.
Yes.
We've been able to have the community in there. It's actually started a lot more talks of. We own some land up there by the school. We own some land across, and we are talking, just preliminary talks of maybe moving the baseball and softball field up there. Our dream would be to be able to walk out those back doors and have baseball, softball, and football we've talked about as well, but we're so happy down here that we don't want to leave this, but that's something that we've had to look at. But it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to talk about that, and the reason that we can is because we have great leadership. We have a great Board of Education. We have a great Superintendent, Vince Lindsay. Our principal, Frank Kruger. They're all into it. They are sports people, and they know how important sports are, and the band, and the arts to our community.
I remember when Mr. Lindsay came on for Strasburg, how excited he was talking about, the athletics, the band, the arts, stuff like that, and as well as the academics. So it seems like everything's going great for the Tigers. Always great to see a community band together like you guys have. I have to ask you because people are going to be like, why didn't he ask him about that? Softball, huh? You looking forward to that season too?
Yeah, we are. As you know, we just had number 10, which is the most in Ohio that we're proud of. Once again, when you have good coaches, expectations are set high, and that's expected. It is expected to have a great year, and I'm sure we will have another great year here coming up.
Oh, without a doubt. Yep. Well, we were kind of looking forward to some softball weather just given the temperatures that we were dealing with. It has cooled off quite a bit, so that is a positive side. Athletic Director Gary Spinell for the Strasburg Tigers. Mr. Spinell, thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us. Always greatly appreciated. Good luck to the Tigers and all they're doing this year, and I'm sure we'll be talking again with you soon.
Thank you. You guys are welcome back anytime.
Oh, we'll be happy to be back for sure. Your halftime brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison. Stick around when we come back. Be myself and Shannon. We'll break down some of the stats and talk about that first half of action here from Strasburg.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. The Skingham Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life. and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
Welcome back into Ron Hurst Field. Apologies once again, some streaming issues. We were trying to figure them out. The heat's probably not helping out anything, but, we're getting it figured out as we go. A big thank you to the Claxon Communications crew for all of their hard work, despite some of our technical difficulties. Well, the bright side, Shannon, if you missed all of our halftime report that we talked about, don't worry. You got second half action. If you want to know what the scoring was, 2 touchdown passes by way of Brody Hurst to Ryan Becker, and you also had a touchdown pass from Gage Moore to Tanner Tucker. Do you have that on your bingo card today? 3 passing touchdowns for the Tigers in this game.
No, not normally when you come to a Tigers football game, you see a lot of run, but today you've seen a little bit of run with a lot of pass and then back to a little bit of run. So it's going to be interesting to see what the coaches for either team made adjustments on at halftime.
Steubenville Catholic Central receives the second half kickoff, and it's Pergy who will receive it just behind the 20-yard line. He's got a wide open hole. He goes down the left numbers. He's dragging a defender all the way up to the Strasburg 43. What great starting field position for the Crusaders.
Yeah, he didn't do anything fancy right there. He just kept running straight, and a couple Tigers jumped on his back, and he was able to drag them, and he made it to the other side of the 50.
Tommy Pergy listed at 6'1", 170. Running like a freight train. So that is where Catholic Central will take over. Sprockeye out of the backfield will be your quarterback once again. Looks like Noah Huff will line up on the left side as a tight end. 1 wide receiver near side is Zach Bryan. 2 wide receivers far. Pergy is in the slot. Sprockeye from the shotgun. Hernan, the running back with him. He thought somebody got started early, and he almost gets sacked. Now he's just trying to look for any daylight he can. He squirts out of 2 tackles, finally gets driven out of bounds. It certainly looked like somebody got started early, and it looked like Sprockeye was expecting a false start as well.
Yeah, the ball caught him off guard when it come back there and hit him, and he was wrapped up and did a nice job shedding the first tackler. Got wrapped up again, shedded him, and finally somebody was able to push him out of bounds on the far side.
It's only a loss of 3 after what, or a loss of 5 rather, after what looked to be even worse than that when the play first started. So now the ball is at the 48-yard line of the Tigers. Crusaders break the huddle. They come out in the same formation. Hernan to the right of Sprockeye, the quarterback. Pergy will come in motion, fakes to him, straight up the middle, and Sprockeye's got a huge hole, and he just gets tripped up, or it would have been a house call. The safety breaks down from Strasburg and just clips the ankle. Sprockeye's got some real speed out of that backfield. Shannon.
Yeah, he got everybody to bite on the old play action right there. He shot up to the middle, and luckily for the Tigers, Parker Edwards was able to get his arm out there and bring him down.
Ball's on the 31-yard line. That is officially a gain of 17 on 2nd down and 15 for Sprockeye. It is a First Federal first down. We hadn't seen Sprockeye pull those balls a lot. We'll see if that's something that they try to adjust and do here in the second half. Same formation. Fake the handoff again. Straight up the middle. Sprockeye. He's at the 20, 15, breaks a tackle, 10, pushes off another defender down to the 5. And what another great run for Matthew Sprockeye, the quarterback for the Crusaders, as they enter the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone on another big-time run. This one for 26.
Yeah, like right now, he's come out. He's got the fresh legs, and the coaches, they're not going to change much. If it's working, they're going to keep going with it.
First and goal. Crusaders looking to chip into this Tigers lead. What a start if you are a Steubenville Catholic Central fan.
Yeah, the thing is, he's done it right up the middle, too, so you got to give credit to his line going up and getting to the second level.
I formation. Sprockeye turns, hands it off. Hernan, the short yardage specialist back. He'll go up the middle off the left side, and he'll get driven back after an initial push. Maybe got about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, nice job right there by the Tiger defense. They filled the gaps right there, was able to get the push. But the Crusaders are able to still get 2 yards.
Looks like they marked him down at Maybe they marked him down at the 2-yard line, so it is a gain of 3. Hernan, a big back out of the backfield. The senior listed at $180. He is hard to bring down. Same formation again. Nope, take that back. It'll be Pergy, who is directly behind in the pistol of Sprockeye. Lining up farther now is Hernan as an H-back. Sprockeye, direct read, and somebody came flying in from a linebacker spot and absolutely buried the Steubenville quarterback. Couldn't see who that was.
McVeigh.
Micah McVeigh, the sophomore. Oh, was that a hard hit, Shannon?
Yeah, he read that timing of the snap perfect and knew what gap to shoot. And like you said, we said a lot, you got to read your keys. Well, he had the keys to the house right there.
3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Strasburg's defense looking to hold. They lead by 9. 9:15 showing in the 3rd quarter. Breaking the huddle is Steubenville Catholic Central. Heavy formation. Sprockeye has an H-back, a running back, and a fullback. He'll turn, hand it off. Hernan, he got initially stonewalled. He's still driving, kept his legs turning, and he's in. Jimmy Hernan pushed through 3 different tackles to break the goal line.
And that's one of those things. He was hit in the backfield, just didn't wrap up, and he kept moving his legs forward. If you don't have a hold of his legs, he's going to be able to make the pile move.
Now the extra point upcoming. It's a 3-point ball game after that score. This is a rather big extra point, Shannon. If they can make it under a 3-point ball game. It will be Peyton Roush to kick. Hold is down off the edge. Parker Edwards. That one looks like it's pulled a little left, but it will stay true. The extra point is good. Makes it a 21-19 ball game. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll be back and it's Strasburg ball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
A whole new ball game in the second half. It's 21-19. Strasburg now holds a slim lead over Steubenville Catholic Central. You know, you just saw coming back there a little break from the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. And you know what's going to happen, of course, throughout this season as players get to power up with chocolate milk at our featured games that we're at. Tonight, it's Fairless and Tusky Valley getting to power up with that chocolate milk. And, of course, that's thanks to Smith's Dairy Buellers and the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. This year, in remembrance of the late Doug Wills, a huge supporter of WTUZ and Big Z Sports. Obviously, we do this with heavy hearts doing this chocolate milk thing. I know he loved being able to be a part of it.
Yeah, and I got to know Doug Wills through Midvale Speedway. He was always down there hanging out, always talking to everybody at Bueller. Such a great man.
Kickoff will go deep. Parker Edwards is going to move over to it, and it just kind of stops dead at the 7, so he'll pick it up on a hop. Gets a couple blocks, looks for a hole. He saw a glimmer, still driving. Parker Edwards just pulled 4 Crusaders defenders all the way down to the 30-yard line. Looks like we do have a player down, though, for Steubenville Catholic Central. We'll go ahead and take a Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports will return after this.
Take a second to step outside of your daily life and breathe. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District brings that perfect break from a busy life and great destinations for relaxing, camping, fishing, hiking, family-friendly activities, and so much more. Atwood and Tappan Lakes also have new campsites with full hookup connections and full-service marinas. Reserve your adventure now at mwcd.org. The Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District would also like to congratulate all of the area athletes on a great season.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back into Ron Hurst Field, as getting up under his own power is Timmy Mahalo, the senior running back and linebacker for these Crusaders. Shannon, looked like that unfortunate stinger that happens every now and again. Big collision with Parker Edwards. That can happen sometimes.
Yeah, and like I said, it was nice to see that it was just a stinger, because the way we seen him down there on the field and the way he was moving, you didn't like it at first. But he, after the stinging went away, he got up, and the athletic trainer for Strasburg was over here checking on him, and his coach come out, and he's able to get up and shake it off and run to the sideline.
Mahalio's had a big game defensively. They want him out there, do the Crusaders. It will be Hurst, turns, hands it off, and it's Kaiser Thomas who runs in the back of his center, but somehow weasels his way around, and he'll turn it into a gain of 4 yards. So a nice first carry there for Thomas in the second half.
Yeah, nice job. Like you said, the initial hit in the backfield where he ran into the back of his own offensive lineman. Like I said, got positive yards out of it. After that quick scoring drive for the Crusaders, Strasburg needs to take some time off the clock right here, sustain a long drive, and try to get some points out of it.
One wide receiver out far. It's Ryan Becker towards the Stubenville sideline. Motion in the backfield. Parker Edwards, jet sweep. He'll pick his hole. He'll cut back all the way across the field. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Parker Edwards is going to have a house call himself unless he gets caught. And he tiptoes the sideline, close to the goal line. Call coming in from the middle ref, and it's a touchdown. Parker Edwards got caught from behind by Spruckeye, but somehow, someway tiptoed and got across at the pylon.
Yeah, 67-yard run right there.
67 yards for Parker Edwards, and it re-energizes this Strasburg crowd, puts them up back by 8 again. Spruckeye, I was calling a house call for Edwards, but about the 20-yard line, Spruckeye came out of nowhere, Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, he was chasing him down. Edwards had just enough right there at the end to be able to go down the sideline and get in.
Gage Moore to line up for the extra point. His team leads 27-19. 8 minutes showing on the clock here in the third. As the snap will come back, hold is good. Moore is into it, and it is good once again. Make it a 28-19 lead. 9 points, back to a 2-score ball game. Tigers are pumped up after the long touchdown run from Parker Edwards. Stick around. We'll return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio right after this.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale, as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Back into Ron Hurst Field, and the energy just keeps rising. It's 28-19 now. Strasburg leads. Home run from Parker Edwards from 67 yards out. Gets the Tigers back to a 2-score lead.
Well, Parker Edwards is usually on the kickoff team, but after that long run, he's going to stand here on the sideline, catch his breath, get ready for defense.
Get that poor man some oxygen. What a run for him. Strasburg will come out for the kickoff. 3 deep men back for the Crusaders. Bergey's one of them. We've seen him return pretty much every kickoff so far. We'll see if they want to kick it to him. As Moore will run up, put his leg into it, and he'll kick to the opposite side of the field. One hop, and it's picked up by the returner, who will work towards the right hash mark. Now he'll go for the middle of the field. It's Hernan. He had bounced off the initial contact, and we had a whole bunch of players collide as he will go down at the 38-yard line. Boy, Hernan runs angry.
Brought down at the 30. Quick Kimball Company scoreboard update. We got New Philadelphia still leads Stubenville 21-13 at the half. Fairless is up on Tusky Valley 21-7 at the half. Smithville up on Clemence 14-12 at the half. Indian Valley leads Meadowbrook 21-0. They're still in the first quarter. If you wonder why they're in the first quarter, they've been under a delay for a while now due to a lot of rain, lightning, and thunder down there.
Might be a long night in Byesville. I formation for the Crusaders. Sprockeye under center, turns, gives it off to Pergy. Pergy up the middle. He'll get wrapped up and dropped after a gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards there. Coming over and making the tackle looked like it was Caden Dugan, rather. Looked to be about a 7-yard pickup. Move to second down and 3.
A couple more scores on the Kimball Company scoreboard update. Newcomerstown up 34-0 on Bellsville in the second quarter. Malvern has taken control over Connaught Valley in the second quarter, 31-6. Gareway at the half leads Waynedale 34-0.
Under center again is Sprockeye for Steubenville Catholic Central. He'll turn, hand it off. Hernan looking to pick his lane. He'll get through, and he'll make another first down as he gets up to the 49-yard line. Another good run for Hernan.
One more Kimball scoreboard update. Harrison Central and Buckeye Trail are in a battle at the half. Harrison Central has taken the lead 28-22.
Got to say a big thank you again to one of the sponsors jumping on for today's broadcast in Subway. Of course, if you ever want a game day meal or a post-game sub sandwich, be sure to visit Subway. I don't know about you, a Subway sub sounds pretty good right about now.
Foot-long meatball with some onions and green peppers on it.
I like that Subway series foot-long monster right now. Under center again in the I form is Sprockeye. He'll turn, first man through. Hernan, he dropped the ball! It's loose and it's at midfield. Who picked it up? Referee from the Steubenville side comes in, and it's Tiger ball. The forced fumble as Hernan hit the middle of the line. Not sure who poked it out, but the Tigers were Johnny on the spot.
Big one right there. That's the third turnover today the Tigers have created. The first one they turned into some points. The second one they come about 5 yards short right before the halftime, and now let's see if they can turn this fumble into some points.
They'll start at midfield, first down and 10. The Tigers would love a score right here. Today's presentation of high school football, of course, brought to you by Novellus of Uricksville, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and TMK Valley Propane. That heavy formation out of the pistol again, 2 H-backs. It will be Hurst. Lines up in front of Thomas, gives it off to Edwards. Double end around, it's not going to work. It was snuffed out, and making the tackle in the backfield was Hernan. They tried to give it off to Gage Moore. Not sure if he maybe lost about a half yard.
Yeah, nice job by Hernan to get in there. Gage Moore seen him at the last second, tried to make a cut, and he did get almost back to the line of scrimmage right there, so it was a nice job by Gage Moore to make that cut at the last second, and Hernan with the shoestring tackle.
Be sure to tune in to 99.9 immediately following the presentation on air of Fairless and Tusky Valley, because you will be able to hear our post-game show brought to you by Dumont Sporting Goods. We'll give away our Hats Off awards, like with Top Notch Auto, our McInturf Realty Player of the Week, as well as our Offensive Line Award. Kaiser Thomas breaks free down the middle of the field. He'll go to the right sideline and get tripped up as he gets close to about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Kaiser Thomas, another big run for the Tigers.
I'll tell you what, this Strasburg offense right now, offensive line, they've thrown their name in the hat for that Offensive Lineman Award.
Brought to you by Ridgeview Fencing Company. Thanks to Synergy Signs, our Pancake Award gives it away to the top offensive line of the week. And you got a fair point. These Tigers, they're blocking well.
Yeah, and what a job that Synergy Signs does making all these scoreboard banners. And they do a lot of work for us now. And hats off to those guys at Synergy Signs.
Of course, a big thank you to Ridgeview Fence, too, jumping on. Fencing, offensive line, get it. There's going to be that another double hander and around, and it's going to be another big gain as that time coming from right to left. It was Micah McVeigh who grabbed that, and it looks like a gain of about 5.
Micah McVeigh come around that end right there, was running people over. I thought it was Gage Moore there for a minute.
So it looks like they officially gave him a gain of 4, second down and 6. Ball will sit at the 7-yard line, or the 9-yard line.
Yeah, what's nice right now is the Tigers, they only got to get to about the 4-yard line to get another first down.
Ryan Becker lines out wide to the right. Hurst in the pistol. Drops the ball, and he has to jump on top of it as Crusaders defenders jump on top of him, but a heads-up play by Hurst. That was almost disaster.
Yeah, Hurst, the ball hit him right in the hands, but he tried to turn before he had the ball completely, and he was able to get back and get on the ball.
Ball moves back to the 12-yard line now. A loss of 3 sets up third down and long.
This is one of those things right here. If you're Coach Morris, do you want them to get to the line and go ahead and get this play running? Or let's run a little bit of clock. Let's get our breath. Everybody calm down.
Well, they broke pretty quick there. Pistol formation again. Kaiser Thomas lines up behind Hurst. Wide receiver on the near side now is Gage Moore. Far side is Ryan Becker. They're looking left. Now they're going to try to throw deep into the end zone, and it is almost picked off. It is on the tip. Off of the hands of Maholio into the hands of Pergy. Now he returns it out of the end zone and will be dropped at the 10-yard line. They tried to do a little trickeration, fake the screen, and throw to McVeigh in the end zone. Maholio was Johnny on the spot, and he tipped it away right into the hands of Pergy. That is why you do your tip drill.
Yeah, nice job right there by the defensive backs. He was able to spot the ball when it got tipped up in the air. He got it. The only thing the coach is going to tell him, the son, next time, take a knee in the end zone.
He might. He returned it out to the 9-yard line. So the change of possession puts things right back firmly in the hands of Steubenville Catholic Central. Still a 9-point lead for Strasburg. We said that the team that made the least amount of mistakes was going to be the one who sat on top. That's the first real big mistake we've seen from the Tigers in terms of a turnover. Sprocki in the shotgun. Pergy motions from left to right. And there's going to be a handoff to Hernan. He'll go up the middle, and he got another big hole. He'll fall forward at about the 20-yard line, and it looks like a First Federal first down.
Yeah, now the Tiger defense has got to find a way to tighten up right here.
Does pick up 11 yards, and a Crusader first down.
Officially a pickup of 11. First and 10. Strasburg on these quick change situations. The defense going to definitely have to respond here. Got a lot of two-way players for both these sides. Sometimes that makes it tough in those quick change situations.
Yeah, and with the heat that we've had this week and the heat we've had all day today, now you see a couple players are starting to cramp. They're on the sidelines trying to stretch out, get water in them.
Sprocki in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Pergy. Ran into his own lineman, but now he'll go off the left side. He gets a block on the edge, but what a tackle as the corner out on that edge was getting driven back into the backfield, but broke free and made a nice stop.
Yeah, almost looked like a busted play right there for the Crusaders. Kind of maybe he bobbled the snap or not. I couldn't see from where I'm standing, but he tried to make something happen off the left side right there, and Strasburg was able to sniff it out.
Ball still at the 20-yard line, second down and 10. 2:45 showing on the clock in the third. Strasburg's up by 9. Tigers looking for their first win of the season. I formation. Sprocki will go under center. He'll turn, and he will look to pass. He's going to deliver it down the middle of the field, and it's going to drop short and fall incomplete as he had a man open on the seam, or in the seam, rather. It was Noah Huff, but that pass just didn't have enough behind it.
Yeah, it looked like it come out of his hand kind of funny and just fell short.
So now, third down and 10 from their own 20. Tigers need a big stop. Crusaders need a big first down.
If I'm a betting man right now, I'm going to guess this is going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. With the way he was gaining yards when they first come out after half, I wouldn't be shocked if he tried a little misdirection right here and he kept the ball.
Well, that's gains of 17, 26, and I think 10 as well. So Sprocki, well, he goes in the I form, though. He's going to go straight back to pass on a straight drop. He'll be looking, dancing around in the pocket. He has nobody open. Now he'll work to his right. He's looking down the field. Gage Moore's going to pressure. He'll deliver a sidearm ball to the sideline, and it's out of bounds. Great job by the Strasburg defenders there as they stayed locked up on all the receivers.
Yeah, he was able to pull a couple receivers or a couple linebackers in, but the backside safeties who were trailing was able to pick up their guys and took away all things, and he was smart and just threw it away right there.
So now fourth down and 10 deep in their own territory. Certainly looks like a punting situation, and Huff will go back as the punter.
But now you know why I'm not a gambler, man. I don't play the lottery or anything. I'd have went broke right there.
I would not have went with a straight drop by any means. Good job by Sprocki to buy time in the pocket, but just nobody could get open. Lone man back for the Tigers. Huff will get his right leg into it. Spiraling punt. Cross midfield. Fair catch is called for and taken in by Parker Edwards at the 46. Strasburg ball. They lead by 9. We'll return quickly after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, then their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That means fresh sliced turkey, fresh sliced ham, and 2 Deli Hero subs. Try the Titan Turkey and the Home Run Ham, each piled high with double the cheese and more meat. Order your Deli Hero sub with freshly sliced deli meats today. And be sure to try all the subs on the refreshed Subway Series menu. Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Back in from Ron Hurst Field, Tiger football. They're up by 9. It's 28-19 with 2:16 showing on the clock. Great defensive stand by Strasburg in a quick change situation from that interception in the end zone by the Crusaders. Pistol formation. Parker Edwards works from left to right, turns around is Hurst. He'll give it off to Kaiser Thomas, finds a nice hole off the right hash marks onto the right numbers. He'll cross midfield, enter Crusader territory, and he'll have a nice pickup there of about 7. 7-yard gain officially for Kaiser Thomas. We'll bring it 2nd down and 3. Of course, your presentation of high school football brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and Novelis in Uricksville. Pistol formation again. It is Hurst. He'll turn, and it'll be a jet sweep kind of action from the H-back from the right to left. And that time it looked like Micah McVeigh. He'll get dropped at the 45. We saw a Steubenville Catholic Central defender go flying. Looked like Hernan, and a flag came flying in from the back.
Yeah, trying to see what the...
Not sure which side it would be on. I mean, you saw the Crusaders defender go flying. 2 players obviously locked up. And it looks like it's going against Steubenville Catholic Central. Mahalio can't believe it.
It's a personal foul face mask right here, and he threw it where the guy was tackled. So I wonder when he spun if he got a hold of the face mask.
All right, so that will be a first federal first down then. Off of the run from McVeigh that was stopped short of the line, but the face mask penalty will be enough for a first down. Obviously, automatic first down.
We got some Triad Roofing and Services games outside of Z Country score updates. West Holmes is trailing Orville 22-21 at the half. West Holmes plays Dover in week 3. Worcester leads Kent Roosevelt 17-7. Worcester will play New Philadelphia in week 3.
Hurst drops the snap, turns around, tried to hand it off to Thomas, but his knee went down to the grass, so it will be a loss of 2 yards.
And one more score, John Glenn leads Cambridge 14-7, and John Glenn will play at Indian Valley in week 3. So those are some Triad Roofing and Service games outside of Z Country that we try to keep up on.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Got our additional sponsors who jumped on, like Subway right here in Strasburg, along with the Willis Group Realty, Synergy Signs and Graphics, and Willendale Golf Cart Sales. Thank you to all of them. Hurst is going to pass. It's a throwback middle screen. Parker Edwards has wide open space. Edwards breaks free in the middle, trying to break another tackle, and he'll get all the way up to the 11-yard line. Little throwback screen to the middle. Edwards had daylight, but he created most of that daylight as he cut, juked, and got his way through the middle of the defense.
Yeah, nice job right there by the offensive line and everybody. That play took some patience to set up. Edwards got it. Looked like he was going to be stopped after about a 6 or 7 yard gain, and he turned it into a long gain just down to the 11-yard line.
So the first down will move him into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. It'll be a pistol formation again. They haven't even lined up, but I can tell you that already, Shannon. And it looks like we're not going to have another play here in the third quarter. Hold your fours in the air. Fourth quarter from Ron Hurst Field's on the way. Strasburg holds the 28-19 lead, and the Tigers are rolling. Find out if they can finish off this drive with a score after this.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility,
calming, and many other specialty products, DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC vitamins and minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
It is the fourth quarter in what has been a tightly contested ball game. The Strasburg Tigers lead the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders 28-19, and Strasburg's knocking on the door again thanks to more big-time plays out of Parker Edwards, Gage Moore, Brody Hurst, Micah McVeigh, Ryan Becker, Kaiser Thomas. I can't even name all the amount of players who have had big plays in this game, Shannon.
Well, I'll tell you what, I want to give a shout-out to number 68, Max Metz. He's a lineman for the Strasburg Tigers. He's a senior, and he's the young man that was in the band.
Oh, Max Metz, okay, yeah.
So Max Metz, who plays on the offensive line, was also out on there at the halftime on the band.
He's got the pipes, too, as well as some blocking ability. Always cool to see. So here we go from the 11-yard line, first down and 10. Strasburg deep into Steubenville Catholic Central territory. Pistol formation again. Ryan Becker's lined out near side close to us. Hurst gets the snap, turns around, gives it off. Kaiser Thomas, and he's got a nice gain on first down. We'll see exactly how much. A little hard to see from our vantage point over here in the middle of the field. But Kaiser Thomas, again, picking and choosing his holes, doing a great job.
Almost 4 yards. That's going to make it second down and a long.
So now from the 7-yard line, upcoming on the next play.
Just over the 7-yard line.
Pistol formation again. Strasburg's not going to be in too big of a hurry here to get their play calls in. They're going to want to chew this clock and put it in the end zone. Hurst in the pistol. Thomas behind him. Motion from left to right. Jet sweep handoff. Parker Edwards looking for an edge. He's not going to get there, but somehow broke off a tackle and was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know how, but he got away from big senior Camden Bradley to make at least something out of nothing.
Yeah, like I said, just a nice athlete in Parker Edwards. There's no quitting that young man. And he turned a big loss into very minimal loss, if that.
Third down and 6. Could be the play of the game to this point. Ryan Becker's going to line up over towards the Steubenville sideline. Parker Edwards, left side of the formation. Right side's Micah McVeigh. Gage Moore's going to line up as a tight end up on the line. It will be Brody Hurst in the pistol. Kaiser Thomas behind him. Hurst straight drop. It's another slant. It's into the hands of Ryan Becker, and he did it again. Touchdown Tigers, and Strasburg widens their lead. Third time today that Hurst has hit Becker. That time from 7 yards out.
And like you said, that's the third time in a row that the defender has let him get the inside edge on him. He was able to get his arm around there, but once the ball got into Becker's hand, he wasn't ripping it loose.
15-point lead. Gage Moore's going to line up for the extra point.
Gage Moore on to attempt the extra point.
What a job by these Tigers, Shannon, to move the ball down the field and remain calm under pressure. As we'll get set for the point after try. Snap will come back. Hold is down. It is up, and it is blocked off the edge. So the extra point will fail. But still, it's a 34-19 lead. The Tigers have opened up over the Crusaders. One quick Cush Financial Group timeout. When we return, it will be Steubenville Catholic Central ball after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They are currently hiring general laborers and equipment operators. Pay starts up to $22.50 per hour with industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville, or call 330-663-3961. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
34-19 lead, 10:30 showing on the game clock. Strasburg has widened their gap on Steubenville Catholic Central. Shannon, it's been about a 2-score advantage for Strasburg throughout most of this game, but the Crusaders are not going anywhere. They keep firing right back in. We'll see if they've got another Hail Mary uppercut or a nice straight left in the bag.
Well, you got to remember that close to the end of the first half, Strasburg players got a little tired, got a little complacent with what they were doing, and Stubenville was able to put two quick scores on the board. Tigers can't take it easy. Any plays right here.
Moore will put his boot into it. It's kind of a pooch kick up short to Mahalio, and he's going to return it. Goes in the middle of the field. Now he'll work left. Parker Edwards flips him up and over. He'll go down at about the 39-yard line. A flag on the far side of the field. So we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. And it looks like the referee's pointing backwards. Probably a hold, block in the back, something along those lines.
Yeah, it's a hold, and as soon as he did it, the young man that was standing there hung his head.
One of those things where you got me. And that is not the mistakes that you can have right now. So the holding will be from the spot of the foul, I believe. Or no, it would not be spot of the foul. It would be from where the dead ball took place, correct? So it would put him back at the 29-yard line. And sure enough, it looks like that's where they're going to march the ball back off to. Take it back. They're going to put him at the 30. I guess they said that Mahalio went down at the 40.
Like you said, Parker Edwards come in, got squared up with the ball carrier, and the ball carrier thought, I'm just going to run you over, and Parker's went low and flipped him.
Picture-perfect tackling from the Tigers that time. They've been doing a good job for the most part of wrapping up. Few mistakes here and there. But overall, good game for them defensively. Sprockeye is going to drop the pass. He'll throw off to the left. He's got a man open, but he couldn't quite connect with him as it was going to Noah Huff. And that was a nice straight roll to the left. Sprockeye got out of the pocket. Looked like that was a play that was going to hook up, but just couldn't quite get it to fall into his hands. Micah McVeigh was in coverage, kind of got a step behind.
Yeah, got a little bit behind right there, and it's one of those things where...
Actually, it looked like it was Ryan Becker in coverage, rather.
Yeah, I believe Becker was in coverage. But it was one of the things you get. He looked back and seen where he was at, and he looked where the quarterback was at. After he seen him throw the ball, you know he was just telling himself, please let it go long, please let it go long.
Well, at least he didn't have the NFL reaction, right, of doing the incomplete motion.
Yeah.
Sprockeye turns, hands off, and that's going to be a blown-up play in the backfield as breaking in off the edge was the Strasburg defense. Making that tackle that time was Zane Thomas. What a read.
Yeah, Zane Thomas, man, he read that all the way, went back there and hit him in the backfield and dropped him. Big third down for the Crusaders now. Third
down and 11, deep in their own territory.
Yeah, we just went under 10 minutes left in the game, so Strasburg, if they want to go for this on, or if Stubenville wants to go for this on fourth down, they got to get a big chunk of it right here.
Two wide receivers out far, one in the slot. Sprockeye's going to go back to pass. He's got pressure off the edge. Gage Moore throws him to the grass. A huge sack for Moore, who now puts Steubenville in an impossible decision kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, you get to this point in the game and it becomes four-down territory, and if they wouldn't have lost that much yardage right there, they probably would have went for it on fourth down. But now you've lost so much yardage, there's really no chance to even attempt to go for it on fourth down.
That was a 15-yard loss.
But they're going for it.
No, Huff is back.
He's back there. I say he come in there late. I thought, wait, he's going for it.
So two men back for Strasburg, lined up kind of almost in an I formation.
And if you're Strasburg right now, you tell all your players to stay off the kicker.
Don't touch him. Huff gets into it, nearly blocked off the edge. It's going to be a punt that's going to go over the head of the Tigers returners, roll all the way back into their own territory. Nobody touched it, though, so it will be Strasburg ball. They'll start from their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, a little miscommunication right there between the two back guys, and but you'd rather it be a little miscommunication and the ball get down than there be a miscommunication and they get into each other and fumble it.
44 yards.
So if you're the Tigers here, your main goal is run the clock. Run the clock, run the clock. But you know that they are not going to want to turn down 6 points if they can get it.
And the thing is with Coach Morris right now, the way things have been going on, you don't want to go out here now and play to lose, because when you do, that's when you make mistakes, or play not to lose.
You start tightening up, and
Yes.
that's when you will start making those.
You go out and
those decisions that really cost you.
Go out and continue to do what you've done, and see how it plays out right here.
Becker lined up close to us on the near side. Pistol again, 2 H-backs, the tight end and Moore off the right side. Kaiser Thomas lines up behind Hurst. Hurst, the quarterback, motion from left to right. Hurst turns, gives it off. Thomas straight up the gut, and he'll get dropped at about the 43.5-yard line. Give him a gain of about 2.
He's hit by Hunt. Thomas does pick up.
We'll move to 2nd down and 8, maybe make it 7.
3 yards.
Kimball Company scoreboard update. Steubenville has now taken the lead over New Philadelphia, 27-21 in the fourth quarter. Fairless leads Tusky Valley 28-14 in the fourth quarter. Dover has defeated Canton South 31-3. Claymont and Smithville tied at 20 in the third quarter.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Of course, tune in for the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show with Big Z Sports at 99.9 immediately following our presentation on the air, as there's going to be Micah McVeigh, who will pick and choose his way. He went from right to left on the motion and ran all the way from the left hash marks towards the sideline. A nice little pickup there of about 3 makes it 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, like you said right there, 3rd and manageable, keeps the clock running. We're now down to 7:44 left in the game here. Strasburg can find a way to get a first down right here on this about 3rd and 4.
A lot of hands on the hips for this Steubenville Catholic Central defense, Shannon. We said the physicality was going to win. This has not been a game for the faint of heart. There has been some hard hits all over the field. So in the pistol again. Thomas will now motion front to the right side of Hurst. It'll be an end around to Edwards. Edwards got a block. He's going to get the first, but it's coming back, as it looks like there was a flag on the far side for a hold in the backfield.
And it was a hold after everything already went by, and he keeps pushing the guy, and he should have just let go of him.
So now instead of a first down across midfield, we'll backpedal and make it a 3rd and long. See where the ball ultimately gets marked, and those are the mistakes, Shannon, that you always want to try to polish up here early in the season.
So now it's going to be 3rd and about 12 or 13.
It would be 3rd and 14 then if it is at the 37. So the holding wipes out a First Federal first down from Parker Edwards, who maneuvered his way through traffic again. We'll see what Coach Morris and the coaching staff have dialed up here. Clock will be stopped clock will roll here. 7 minutes to go. Hurst is in the pistol. He's got Thomas behind him. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Edge pressure as he turns, hands it off. Thomas has some room. He'll get wrapped up at the original line of scrimmage. Still driving as he pulls Maholio all the way up to the 46. Nice run for Kaiser Thomas to push it a little bit farther down the field.
Yeah, like I said, that was as Travis would say, a weight room run right there.
Thomas officially with a gain of 9. Punt team will come out. Gage Moore in the back. We say punt team. I don't think you want to do too much trickeration with a 2-score lead, 6.5 to go. However, if the Crusaders crash down like they did early in that first quarter, Shannon, don't be surprised if Moore pulls it and runs again.
Don't forget he can throw, but I don't think Coach Morris is going to do a fake punt right here.
Snap is back. Moore looks up, and he'll deliver it on a line drive towards Pergy, who will catch it off, and now it goes off his fingertips at the 20. He's got 2 Strasburg defenders in front of him. He'll stiff arm 1 and work towards the sideline and get shoved out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So the Crusaders take over under 6 minutes to play here. Realistically, I mean, you got to start running your 4-minute offense kind of now.
Yeah, I mean, they got to come out now, and they got to try to do something here within 2 minutes. They need to try to put a big drive together and get down there, because they're going to give the ball back to Strasburg if they do score a touchdown.
Big thank you to all the hospitality we've received today from the Strasburg Tigers community. Always love being here. And coming on down to a wonderful facility here in the village of Strasburg. Really is a nice place to be on a summer day.
Yeah, they've done a nice job in this park, building this park up over the last few years. All the baseball, softball fields, all new playground equipment.
Sprockeye in the shotgun. He'll look left. He'll sling it, and it will be caught. And working out of bounds quickly that time was Zach Bryan, who gets a gain of a couple. He's at the 31-yard line, so give him just about 4 yards.
Yeah, it only took 3 seconds off the clock.
That might be the way that they want to operate their offense. If Strasburg's going to come back in soft coverage. 2nd and 6 now. If you're the Tigers, though, the last thing you can afford is to get beat over your head.
Yeah, you got to keep everything in front of you right now.
One wide receiver towards the Stubenville sideline. It's James McInnes. 2 wide receivers near side to us. Sprockeye in the shotgun has Hernan as the running back with him. Fergie will motion from left to right. Sprockeye, straight drop back. He's got pressure up the middle. Sidesteps it. Delivers it down the field. It's overthrown to the receiver. And it's right into the hands of the safety. Making the grab on the interception. Slamming the ball to the turf because he wanted more. I couldn't tell who picked that one off. It looked like it was Caden Thomas. Or no, pardon me. Not Caden Thomas. It would have been Brody Hurst back there. It was Brody Hurst.
Number 8, Caden Thomas.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were correct.
Yeah, Caden Thomas had that pick.
I'm getting confused with Zane Thomas, the defensive lineman. Good call on that, Shannon. So it is Caden Thomas with the pick. A big pick. As that will give the Tigers the ball again with a 15-point lead. Now, the thing is that's interesting there, Shannon, if you are Steubenville Catholic Central, didn't need to get it all at once, but they were trying to catch Strasburg off guard.
Yeah, they thought they had it across the middle. He just overthrew it, and nice job by Thomas. Like I said, just staying there in center field, playing good defense.
First play from scrimmage this drive, a miscommunication. They're going to be handing off to Gage Moore. He's still working backwards. He's still fighting. He's broken a couple tackles, but he just kept losing more yards. They are going to give him forward progress at the 38-yard line, but a big loss to start off this drive.
8-yard loss on that play.
Drops back 8 yards, does Thomas on the first carry.
So 6-yard loss on the play. Make it 2nd down and 16.
So the 1st and 10 carry from Thomas goes backwards, or pardon me, from Moore rather goes backwards. Brings up 2nd and 16. I'm sure if you're the coaching staff for Strasburg there, you're hoping Moore can make some magic and break free, but that might be one where they're yelling, hey, just go down next time.
Yeah, and kind of surprised with the big loss right there that Steubenville didn't take a timeout.
Hurst goes to the end-around option to Parker Edwards, and he has nothing doing as he'll fall back forward to the line of scrimmage. So that will bring up a very quick 3rd down situation, 3rd and 16. Do not expect the Tigers to force the issue. 4.5 showing here in the 4th, 15-point lead for them.
Oh, they're going to let the clock run too. I mean, they'll be down to 4 minutes when they take the snap.
Of course, we did not have a sideline reporter for us this evening, but whenever we do, those sideline look-ins always brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, providing a path forward before the unthinkable happens. And it looks like the Tigers will wisely take a timeout. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout with them. Big Z Sports will return in 60 seconds.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Back into Ron Hurst Field, 4:13 showing in the 4th quarter. Strasburg ball facing a long 3rd down situation in their own territory, but they lead 34-19, trying to hold on for their first run there to keep this clock rolling.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the total yards of offense is for the Strasburg Tigers.
Tigers have the ball 1st and 10. At their 35.
So an 11-yard run officially.
Catholic Central.
Of course, we apologize for any streaming issues we've had tonight. Obviously, the heat makes it kind of hard for electronics to work and such, but we thank the Claxon Communications crew working through that. And thank you all who have been tuning in throughout tonight with this Cush Financial Group timeout that's on the field right now. We're keeping it right here. Shannon, 2 minutes showing on the clock. Obviously, the Tigers after that first down and just the 2 timeouts remaining for the Crusaders. Another first down here could really pretty much ice this one away.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to stop the clock, so you're going to have to get a first down to end up going into a victory formation.
Strasburg, huge nights from so many different players. You and I have our work cut out for us. You know that, right?
Well, I got to be involved in this decision.
You do, because you're standing to my right. We got to figure out who our McInturf Realty player of the game is. Huge performances all over the place. We'll get your final tally of stats. Some players on here, maybe the yardage totals won't necessarily reflect how big of an impact they had on this game. As Strasburg's ready now out of the timeout. Hurst from the pistol, hands it off from a left to right run, and cutting back and getting spun around and dropped as the ball carrier after a gain of maybe 2 yards. Another timeout is taken. That was the first time that we have seen Zayden Barr, the junior, get a carry.
Yeah, Coach Morris bringing in some other players right now. Get some of these younger guys some time. A couple quick Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard updates. Some of the games that are close in our area still. Stubenville still leads New Philly 27-21 in the fourth quarter. Malvern is up on Conotton Valley 28-12. The big one is Buckeye Trail 36, Harrison Central 35 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
And Claymont and Smithville are tied at 27.
Woo! Mustangs looking for their first win of the year over the Smithies.
Yeah, so those are a couple of the games that are close.
That game's in Smithville, correct?
Yeah, that game's in Smithville.
It's a bit of a haul.
Fairless is leading our game that's on 99.9 and on our other YouTube station. They're leading Tusky Valley 35-14.
Thank you for that, Shannon. Of course, immediately following the game, Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show for us. And we'll be heading back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studio with the guys who will be bringing you their post-game wrap-up from their featured game. And we'll be bringing you all the area scores that have gone final.
Do you think they've sweated as much as we have tonight?
Not at all. They're going to complain because they're going to say the studio was as hot. I don't know. I've drank like 4 bottles of water, and I think they've all come right back out. Minute 52 on the clock, second down and 9. Strasburg on off. Apologies for any streaming issues that we have had today, of course. Whenever we come to the place for the first time, Shannon, we always have to work out the bugs. So it will be third down and 8. Hurst in the pistol again. Lined up behind him, one running back, and H-back to his left. He'll turn, he'll hand it off. And getting tackled by Mahalio is the running back there for the Tigers, driven down to the ground. Strasburg faithful, maybe wanting a good play about the little extracurricular activity. That was actually the freshman Dominique Campbell who came in the ballgame. So it will be a fourth down and 8. Punt time coming up. It's the heat. It's that time of the game.
The officials doing a nice job being like, listen, guys, we're not going to call this stuff.
We're not doing this right now.
Let's go ahead and get this game finished up.
Now the ball at the 20-yard line. Now the Crusaders will have the ball first and 10.
So, Shannon, if you're the Crusaders here, obviously you're going to pick up a Week 2 loss, but what do you tell your team coming out for this final little drive? You know, do you try to just heave one up for the end zone, or you just try to run a couple things to build on for next week?
Well, I think they're going to spread it out right here, try to make something happen. That way, it can help them down the field if they can get this work. But as you can see, Strasburg's they've left some starters on the field, pulled some out.
Sprock guy's going to roll straight left, gets a little pressure. He'll step up, he'll deliver it to Pergy, and it'll go off of his hands as the throw was a bit behind him, incomplete on first down.
Yeah, I think they were both running this way, and Sprockeye had to go back the other way, so he kind of got the ball behind his receiver right there.
Or somebody that you heard in the pregame that we want to say thanks to again, Niedenthal and Company, for providing game breakdowns for the Strasburg Tigers. And by a pseudo relationship, also the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders for today's contest. So Sprockeye lines up in the shotgun again, running back to his right is Hernan. He'll drop, he'll look left, he'll deliver it, and that one's going to go out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to draw the flag was Raheem Mitchell. He thought he was getting tugged by Gage Moore, but the official wasn't buying it.
Yeah, that one come out of the quarterback's hand pretty quick right there. The receiver wasn't even ready for it.
Third down upcoming. 33 seconds on the clock. Due to us not having a sideline guy today, Shannon, I don't think we'll be able to get Coach Jim Morris, but we'll have to wait and see. And of course, we'll award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Sprockeye in the shotgun, same formation. They're spread out. He'll look to the right, he'll heave it, and he'll find an open receiver who will make the grab. Now making a move after a first federal first down and getting dropped at the 36-yard line was the receiver over there in Zach Bryan, so it is a first down, but the clock has stopped for the chains to move.
Yeah, the Crusaders, you want to hurry up and get to the line since he wasn't able to run out of bounds. As soon as the chains are set, they'll start the clock.
Clock is rolling. Sprockeye out of the pistol, rolls straight left, looks to his left, delivers just over the head of the receiver in Pergy, and it is incomplete. As trying to sell it was Tanner Tucker, who held it up like I got that off the grass.
Yeah, Tucker.
Not quite.
Tucker pulling his best used car salesman right there and wasn't able to close the deal.
So we'll do it again from the 35-yard line. For Strasburg, Shannon, early season victories after a 3-7 win last year. I know this is going to be a sweet victory for the Tigers, especially after falling to the same Crusaders team 30-0 last season.
Yeah, and this was a pretty big all-around win on every aspect of the game.
Great open field tackle there as Kaiser Thomas will cap it off as he drops Hernan, and that will do it. The Strasburg Tigers are victorious here at Ron Hurst Field, and the celebration can start in Stras Vegas.
Yeah, outstanding performance by the Strasburg Tigers. Great first half by both teams, but Strasburg made least mistakes in the second half and was able to take advantage of some of the Crusaders' mistakes.
They certainly were. Stick around. We got the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show upcoming. Tally up some stats, let you know who is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Final score, 34-19. Strasburg talks Steubenville Catholic Central. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications will return after this.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge design meets timeless craftsmanship. For 20 years, we've been creating award-winning signs that grab attention and leave a lasting impression. From the Tuscarawas Valley to clients around the globe, we're the experts you trust to make your brand stand out. Synergy Sign and Graphics, crafting a visual impact that lasts.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? Then call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So next time you need a repair, call Impact Collision in Newcomerstown. 740-492-0987. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
The experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles: honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
It is the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and the Strasburg Tigers victorious tonight 34-19, picking up their first win of the season. They top Steubenville Catholic Central. We'll run through some of the key stats from this ball game. What was a thrilling offensive and defensive performance for both of them, or for multiple players, I should say. Some of the key plays to this, obviously the long touchdown run courtesy of Parker Edwards, a highlight reel catch from Gage Moore, 3 touchdown connections between Brody Hurst and Ryan Becker, and a whole lot of great solid tackling on defense. The key stats for this game: Kaiser Thomas, 17 carries, 110 yards out of the backfield. Parker Edwards, 7 carries, 79 yards in that long touchdown run. Brody Hurst, a very efficient 11 for 14, 125 yards, 3 touchdowns on the day. He did throw the 1 interception. Ryan Becker had 4 catches for 36 yards and 3 touchdowns. Those were your key offensive contributors, but there were some other names out there who also contributed on offense. Obviously, the big hog mollies up front. Micah McVeigh had some nice runs, had a pick on defense as well. So defensively and offensively, so much that Strasburg has to be excited for, Shannon.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, a lot of people involved in the game plan here today. Everybody did their jobs. Very minimal mistakes for the Strasburg Tigers. Coach Morris got to be very happy about that. Well, like you said, the fake punt early in the game by Gage Moore, then that big catch by Gage Moore. And then Edwards was able to keep a couple drives alive with his legs. But you can't say too much about the play by some of the younger kids, the sophomores. You know, outstanding performance, and the defense played outstanding today.
If you can't tell, Shannon had to run back up some steps, and I'm sorry he had to do that in this heat, without a doubt.
So somebody's got to go chase people, and with just 2 of us here, I drew short straw.
Well, we will take our final timeout of the night, and when we return, we will reveal our McInturf Realty Player of the Game and hopefully hear from head coach Jim Morris. Stick around on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We roll on with the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show after this.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Congratulations. Great game. Thank you. Good. Okay. Oh, welcome back into your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Boy, the way have everything else has been going, that was perfect as well. There's been obviously some streaming issues and such for our with our live stream today on our YouTube channel, but thank you so much for sticking with us as we're going to wrap things up here because we're going to be talking with head coach Jim Morris and our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Coach Morris, we will start off with you. I know you were super excited. First win of the season's got to feel really good, especially against a team that shut you guys out last year.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we came out. I'm really proud of our young men. It was hot. We were fading in the second quarter. We had a great fast start in the first quarter. And I was a little worried. I can't lie. I wasn't sure if we were going to have the energy to come back and finish it. And they dug deep and they played hard, and it was an exciting win for us.
Something that was really cool, I think. You said you were worried about the energy if you were going to have enough to finish. You guys got contributions again from all over the field. So many different players. Shannon and I were looking at each other like, how do we pick a player of the game out of this? That's got to be a good feeling as a coach to see that many contributors.
Oh, my gosh, that is a great feeling. I mean, if I was scouting us, who do I come to stop? I mean, if you bottle up our fullback, we have 3 other guys. If you bottle up our tight end, we have 3 other guys. I mean, it's just so nice to be able to spread the ball and do that sort of thing and have those kind of weapons. And those kids work hard. When they get their opportunity, they try to take advantage of it.
Defensively, a couple interceptions for you guys, some sacks, a lot of tackles for loss. I know there were a couple moments like the big 80-yard touchdown run and such. You guys weren't overly pleased, but overall it seemed like your defense was working really hard and some good, sure tackling for the most part.
They did. They picked it up. We figured out what they were doing to us in the second quarter to get those big gaining gaps. I mean, you credit their line. They ran the counter beautifully. We weren't closing down. Our backers weren't seeing it, and they were just gashing us. And we made adjustments in the third quarter, and I can't kudos to my staff. I got one of the greatest staffs. Those guys worked so hard, figured it out, and we really shut them down in the second half.
We talked about toughness and grittiness being 2 of the big factors in the pregame of who was going to be the one who was going to pick up this victory. Seemed like you guys had that little extra grit tonight. How happy were you with the performance in the trenches, too? You guys were opening some big holes on offense.
We were. Once we figured out what their game plan was and how we can adjust our blocking skills on offense, I thought we did a really nice job, and I thought our backs made some great plays. Defensively, we started angling a little stronger, and they weren't going upfield as much, and I'm really excited about how they handled that. Both those ends of the ball did really well for us to be successful.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations again. Head coach Jim Morris for the Strasburg Tigers, now 1-1 on the season, coming off this 34-19 victory.
Thank you.
It is time to welcome in now our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and let me tell you, it was not an easy decision because with all those contributors who were out there on the field making some big-time plays, but somebody was making big-time plays all night. You heard his name all night. The sophomore quarterback in Brody Hurst. Brody, 3 touchdown passes for you, 125 yards. You were linking up with your receiver, Ryan Becker, a lot. That little quick slant, how much have you guys worked on that?
Not much. We just put that in this week. We noticed how their linebacker would read the bubble. We'd so just throw it over that linebacker and wait for him to pass him and just lead him. That's all I had to do.
Now, you guys got off to a very quick start. I mean, it was a nice, long, sustained drive. You guys got that first touchdown. Last year, you would have just been a freshman, but you guys got shut out by this same exact team. Getting that first score on the board, how good did that feel and get off on the right foot?
Oh, it felt great. I was pumped. We took that early lead, and I was just like, this is our game. We had that momentum. That was our game.
Now, you'll have to give Ryan a really hard time here because you connected with him 4 times. 3 of them were for touchdowns. 1 wasn't. You'll have to make sure